extra person who's not playing the game watching that. You know what I mean? Like doing that kind of thing.
We were streaming here. Streamed live 3 minutes ago.
On Facebook?
No, on YouTube. We're starting. Okay, it's going.
Already?
Yeah, it's good. We're live. Go ahead, Josh.
Sorry, this sarcasm is heavy.
Welcome everybody to our first live stream of a board game
Take two.
playthrough. There is no take two. This is live.
I just meant you could talk.
We're playing near and far. My name's Josh.
Joe.
Steve.
This is the voice of Matt.
We are down the vent.
Yeah.
We run a board game convention where we raise money for Children's Miracle Network. And yeah, that's about it. We have near and far set up. This is the campaign version.
Yeah, you know, we
Are
still
these my
have three
next two
left to
piles?
draft.
Yep.
I took one and handed to Josh.
Oh, okay.
I have two piles to
there's
hand you.
still- Yeah, that's why. Okay.
Yeah, so we're playing the campaign of Near and Far. This is game 1 of the campaign.
Those are mine.
Everybody has their characters. The board is already set up. We are drafting cards right now. Quest cards.
Artifacts.
Sorry,
We're drafting
artifacts.
artifacts.
Oh, I wanted this
I'm
one,
just trying to
actually.
cut down on, people telling us that we don't know what we're doing. We'll get enough of that anyways.
Terminology is probably going to be wrong.
I'll try that. There you go.
Usually we start games at 7 p.m.
Well,
on
two.
Wednesdays. Today we are a
So
little
we'll have
late
one to
because
get.
this is our first time doing video.
Josh gave me 3
Joe's playing the robot guy.
Josh, why did you give 3?
Of what?
cards to me.
You should only have 2 to give.
How many cards do you have total? I have 5 in my hand.
I have 4 and 2.
I have 4 and 2.
I have 5 and 2.
I have 5 and 2 as well.
So one of those is extra, Steve, when you created them. So choose one and
You
just
have
get
how
rid
many?
of it.
4 and 2.
He has 4,
Well-
and I have 4.
Well,
Right.
choose
you
another
didn't-
one.
You didn't grab it.
I did. I was given 3.
Oh, so you had an extra card in that last hand you handed to him.
probably.
Yeah.
So that one of those should be his last one.
Well, I have a feeling that when something got passed, because everybody was up for a second, somebody didn't grab it up right, and then they
Yep.
passed too many.
So
out.
one of those is his and one of those is yours.
Yeah, I got it. I'll
Okay.
just pick one and then I'll get the other one. That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. Oh, you cheated. Anyway. I'll accuse you of that later when you win. Now, we also have to then look at these 2.
Josh is playing Shardling.
We have to look at our advanced 2, and we only get to pick one of those 2. So we must choose now between one of the 2 big ones.
Discard pile?
Yeah, I don't know if it
I
goes...
think they got it, Matt.
I don't know if it goes up or down. So, I think it actually discards off, but it may be shuffled back in. You might want to double check that.
I'm not too worried about it.
Okay, I'm sure.
We can just discard them face up and then deal with it later.
Okay, fair enough then.
We're doing Schwazi for first player. Fingers, please. Matt's always a jerk. Steve.
Steve's
Good
first
idea.
player. All right.
That'll work.
Do you want to kind of explain the game real quick, like real brief?
So in this game, it is a exploratory. I don't know how to explain it. Steve, what would it be called? What kind of game would this be?
Essentially, what we're trying to do, it's an engine building game, because that's essentially what we're doing. That's why a bunch of the things that I listened to described it. We're trying to build up an engine to actually get out and get places on the board, and we're looking for the most victory points, which in this case is the what are the journey points, right? Isn't that what the
Journey points,
yeah,
yeah.
journey points. So we're looking at the most journey points, which we'll get either through completing routes, which are the similar colored icons on the board, having trade routes, actually building up and putting out our various tents that are on our individual boards, and actually completing the various artifacts that we just drafted will also add those things as well.
So
there's
BGG
other
considers
things.
it a adventure explorer storytelling game.
Storytelling, because there's this awesome book of tons of stories. My favorite part.
So each person on their first turn has to start in the city, which is up here. So Steven, it's your turn. Please start in the city. Matt,
Let's.
don't be Matt.
That's not an option.
Be Melinda.
I like
Try
Melinda
hard.
better.
Gosh, do I want to go for that or do I want to go for that? I guess what I want to do is.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
So Matt didn't really watch any videos or read the instructions or do
Well, listening
anything.
to Rodney's video, he just couldn't watch it.
So we all have to start our turn up here. This is where you get all your resources in the city. The city is here. Okay.
After the first turn, then you can actually choose
After
to
the
either go
first turn,
somewhere else
yep.
to another building within the actual city, or you can actually go out onto the board and start to explore. When you go out onto the board, you'll start at the city and then you'll move from there. Your movement is based on the total number of
arrows.
You start off with 2 automatically, but you can have more.
Any blank space
And-
that you skip
Right.
costs you a heart.
Right, and you'll have a limited number of hearts based on however much total you have between your various people here and on max. So you should start with. So we should be starting with 2, I believe.
Well, it's
so
when
then-
you leave town is when you set your hearts.
Yeah, it's when you actually set out how many hearts you got. But I think you need to have some of it because we could have duels in the city.
You start with 1 at the beginning of the game, is what it said. What you read. It was 3 gold, 1 heart, 14 tenths or whatever.
All right. So, and from there you're going. The very first turn you must go somewhere in town. After that you can go wherever. If you go to any spot in the town, you get to take the action that's involved with it. But if somebody else goes to that same spot after you, then
You
there's a
have to
duel
battle.
involved. Except the saloon. As many people as want can go to the saloon. And the only thing I'm not sure of is do we do our actions immediately when we put our stuff out, or do we do it after we've all done our?
You do them as soon as you put them out.
That's what I thought. Okay, so I figured as much. I'm gonna go to the mine, and
I wanted to read off the experience. So you get experience for every encounter that you do. So every 3
You
encounter.
have to have something on the mind. A skill, which is the hands.
okay, so I got
Which you
one.
have.
Yep,
Okay.
you get one. Your starting animal will always give you 1. Potentially you could have others, but the starting animal always gives you 1, which is what I needed at minimum to go there.
Right.
Because I get 1 gold, there's nothing in the above spot, so I get the 1 if you want to see this part here.
I see.
So anytime you go mining, you put it out. You have to have enough of this. The first person always has to start in this spot. You have to have skill, right? I have 1 skill automatically because everybody starts with that. I can go into this spot because I have enough skill to go there. If you notice, there's gold here on this side, and if there wasn't a symbol here, I would also get that, since there's not or not. So any of these other spots, you get whatever's to the left technically, and whatever's above it in the various slots, okay? But you also, because you're taking a 10 out and uncovering, anything that you uncover, you always must start in this and you work your way across. Anything you uncover here on your player board also goes off. So in this case, I got 1 gold for here and 1 gold for this, so I gained 2 gold.
Okay.
That's pretty much my turn. Going there. Joe, you're going to be next. And again, you got to go into the city somewhere.
Right. Where do I go to buy someone?
To buy somebody is the
saloon.
saloon.
Okay.
And you have to turn in food to do it.
Oh, not money.
Right.
You have to turn in food.
I'm
to be able to
fairly
buy.
certain. Yep.
No,
No, that's to
food
wipe
is
it.
to wipe it.
You have to
I'm
pay the
sorry.
bottom right
I'm
to
sorry.
buy
Yes.
them,
Okay. Yes. Okay. I knew there was something about that, but I just didn't see that part carefully. Okay.
How many people can visit each spot?
Other than the saloon, everybody else can technically only have 1 because you duel somebody. Okay. You go to the saloon. You don't have to duel anybody if you don't want. Though you can choose to duel. And then dueling will change your reputation, which is this part of the board. Reputation, you might need a certain level of reputation on your cards. So that's the fire symbol, like you have to have above or below that amount.
There's
And
in
there are
here
some things
about
where it's
how
actually
to-
worthwhile to get negative reputation
where-
because they're a
Joe,
bad
where
thing. And the cost for everything is always whatever's on the
Fill out.
left-hand side, right?
where our
right.
experience is, like what we buy in between games.
Where the
That's what I'm
eyes?
trying to find.
It's near the end of that. It's like 3 from the end there. Go back. Go back. I'll show you the page. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
You said 3. This is like going to 5.
Game
Game
modes,
modes?
right
No,
there.
no, no.
Campaign.
No, still go 14. Go to page 14. Yeah. I looked at it from the other direction. I didn't realize you'd go from the back, so sorry.
He's Japanese.
Oh, you know. Keep going that way.
Right here.
Yep.
Fill
That's
fill
all.
it.
Yep. Yep. But
So
that's not
every-
until the end of the
Every
game.
3 encounters, whether you succeed or fail them, you pencil them off. So
Right,
when
but
pull
you
the
don't. But
pencil-
you don't
Rating
get
on
to.
these?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should put.
There's
you,
multiple copies.
Yeah,
of it.
yeah. There's
There's
you
a pencil in
you,
there.
You fill in the star when
When-
you get the experience point. Until when you
Raw.
spend it, you turn it in. You actually fill all the way.
You have
the
to
circle.
get 3.
I understand that, but I'm saying when you
Yes.
get experience, you fill in the star. You don't fill in anything else. You can choose to duel if you want.
No, I'm not choosing a duel. I'm
Okay.
coming to the saloon and I'm buying Rooster here because he looks like a rooster.
Okay.
And,
You must go on the same symbol.
well, I'm colorblind, so it makes it very difficult for me.
They are
Luckily, the symbols
marked
are
with different
marked.
symbols as well. Yeah.
Correct. So every time somebody buys somebody, a new one gets drafted out.
Let's try to find my character. They're somewhere. They might have gone back in the pile, maybe. I don't know.
Your character.
What are you talking about?
The character sheet.
Oh, the piece of paper.
Yeah.
Which person
There you go. This one. Alright.
It's your turn, Matt.
Alright, do the thing. So I could go there, right? I could go on the one underneath you.
You
You'll
can, but then
do-
you would have to duel me to go to that spot. Which
And-
the dueling then involves attacking, and since we don't necessarily have an attack,
What,
that's
do the,
vis-
what do the
that's
eyes do?
that's vision, and that usually is more helpful out here. It's not
I
helpful
gave you
out
the
here.
card that tells you what everything
Yeah.
does. That's for searching.
Search, and you build a camp, but it's not until you build a camp. So
It's us 3.
it's see like okay, when you go out here and you
It's
build
up
camps on a
YouTube
site,
Live.
whatever you would get.
Okay.
So like if you went to this spot and you built a camp, you get a gem, or whatever it happens to be, for every search that's on all of your cards. So any combination of your
You get that many.
people, your artifacts, or certain other things that you get,
Yeah, this would be-
will give you multiples. So like when you go
Not
to that spot,
explaining
you
that
get
is gonna make this
3
game
or
harder
4 or whatever else.
without him watching the video. I'm just
Actually-
saying it's gonna be harder because you're gonna be behind in this first round.
It's not going to make a lot of difference.
I
at this
know.
point.
I'd advise you to probably go get a person. Getting people is helpful.
Because they give you more skill points and
Yep.
stuff like that. Frogman. You know, he has to go whatever color. Yep, you
Yep.
got it.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then
Okay.
it gets refilled.
Oh, does it? I thought it didn't get refilled till the
Gets
thing is already
refilled.
said in the video.
Nope. Refills after you choose one.
So did I know.
So then the next person has the
Yeah.
chance. Wow, that's a crazy monkey right there.
What is
Or
it? He
flying,
has no face.
it's like
He's
a
an
flying
invisible
head.
man.
That's
Oh.
Yeah,
pretty
he's an
cool.
invisible man. They talked about him in one of the things.
Alright, so now it's back to Steve's turn.
Yeah,
My
it's
turn
back
now,
to
yeah.
Steven.
Steven.
Let's see.
What does the
What
fire
did
mean
you
there?
do this?
Lose.
What, Joe?
Is that gain rep or lose rep the fire?
So that's gain rep or lose rep. Yep.
It's
It's your
positive
choice.
fire or negative. No, it's
Reputation.
so
That's
where
always positive.
Yep,
yeah,
that's
this
always
is positive.
positive.
Okay.
It'll have a negative.
Okay.
So this is like
That's for
literally-
dueling.
Yeah, that's if you duel and you're the person that instigates the duel, then that's part of. I'm pretty
You
sure
can
there's
decide to fight honorably or not honorably. If you fight not honorably, you get an extra sword, but you get negative reputation. If you fight honorably, you gain
I know what I
reputation.
Right.
I watched a video on a different game.
Did you?
You watched Above and
I
Below.
did watch Above and Below
Oh,
because I'm looking at the board. I was like, this doesn't look like the
linked
what
two
he
things in
had.
I linked 2 things in our chat. I literally linked the things to go for in the chat.
What's funny is you linked
It's all
the
good.
old Near and Far, which he just came out with a new one.
I know,
yeah.
and I
It's
watched
all
the
good,
newer
yeah.
Near
I could've
but,
sworn
but the
Above and
Rodney
Below.
one was the one I was mentioning.
And,
before.
and then he's
The
like,
latter one's really
he's like,
good.
that's why.
Yeah.
I was like, this doesn't sound like what I was listening to at all.
They're very similar games. They're
there.
by the same creator. The art style
And
is
I
all the
will
same.
spend-
Yeah, I was like, I had the book. I was like, oh, these look different. I was like, you had the rest your villagers in the other one. I'm like, what is going on?
That's so funny.
I'm gonna go here because I have.
I made an
3
attempt.
skills.
Normally, I don't do anything ahead of time.
Yeah,
Give me a break,
yeah,
all
for
right?
sure.
So I get a gold, and a gem.
You can
Yeah.
technically go to the third one. You know.
No,
No,
you have to
go
place
adjacent.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Gem and 2 gold.
Right, Josh?
I am not you. I am you. And
Can
I'm
you
gonna
stay at the same
go.
spot or no?
No, I'm gonna go to the farm and I'm gonna gain food per hand. So I gain 2 food, please, Joe.
Oh, these.
Yep.
The bread.
2 breads.
On to you, Matt.
Well, I can't stay there.
Oh, what
Where's-
happened here?
what is
Did
all this
somebody
other
buy
stuff?
somebody?
Yeah, I did.
Steve did.
Well,
I don't have control of the bag.
well,
Somebody's
here, do you
being a
want
bag
control?
hog. No.
Yes.
No,
'cause
you
I
wanted
have
to
the
be the bag
instructions.
hog.
So town hall,
suddenly
you
I
can
understand.
take one of these? Is that what that is?
No, you do. Okay, so when you do this spot, you can trade 5 to 1. So this is the cost of each item. So you could trade in one of your items to get
4
5. You know,
others,
like,
yeah.
but it's like.
So
let's
if
say
you so if you traded in one of these, which is worth 5, you can get 5 one breads.
right. Or you
Yeah,
could
you're
get,
right.
or you could get
2 gold.
2 gold, but
Well.
you lose out on one and whatever else. But you also get to do the other 2 things. So this lets you discard one of the artifacts in your hand if you don't think you can complete it, and this one here gets you reputation based on doing something. What is you get?
You pay money or gems, and you move up a reputation.
Yeah,
per
or
money
down.
gem.
You can
Yeah.
move up or down. It's
Because
your choice.
some cards you have to be so far up or so
You
far
can,
down.
Yeah, you can.
Where can you build these? Do you have to go somewhere?
It's
to build them?
it's a free action on your turn.
Right.
And you
right.
do all of these, or
You do all
Yep,
of 3
all
of
3
those
of them
if
in
you-
any
of
order
those
that you want to do.
Yeah, and you do.
so
you
do you
don't
have to do the trade?
No.
No.
You just choose which one of those 3.
But I don't know why you
No,
really
or
build it.
however many
Yeah.
of those 3. I
If
apologize.
it has
I don't wanna be
fire
clear.
on it,
You
actually
have to
use those?
have that
No,
high
you either
reputation
have to have
or
that
that
much
low
or that
reputation.
little. Right.
Okay.
So if it's a negative number, you technically actually have negative fire in order to do negative reputation.
When it's the symbols, you actually have to have those symbols over there. It's not just having the people.
Well, the people count as symbols also.
But they don't.
Yes.
So they let you buy it with that?
I believe it's the combination of the 2, but he's
Combination
going
of
to
the
double
2.
check it because that I don't know about that on that.
That is
Artifacts, so,
Artifacts.
yeah.
Artifact cards 12, 26, and 33. That doesn't help
So
me.
plus a gold or 4 cards?
Oh my gosh, Barry, get out of here.
Yeah, is this a gold and or 4 cards? Is that what that is? Or choice of 4?
It's draw 4 artifacts and then you keep as many as you want, I think.
Yeah.
Because they're negative points at the end of the game if you don't
Correct.
get them out. So it's like you can hold on as much as you want. The one guy I was talking about,
There's
They
not
got-
really many options for me then.
It's player takes 1 coin, or the player draws 4 cards from the artifact deck. The player may draw any combination of 4 cards from either the basic or advanced deck, but they must choose how many cards to draw from the deck before looking at the cards. The player reviews the new artifacts and chooses to keep or discard any of the newly drawn cards. If a player chooses to keep any of the artifact cards, they are added to the player's hand and cannot be discarded later.
Do you duel at the farm as well?
You duel everywhere except the saloon.
yeah, any place you go other than the saloon, you must do it to go there. Unless a card like were to keep you from doing that, but I don't know if that's even possible.
You were asking about artifacts, Joe?
Yep.
Yeah. How you pay those symbols.
Banners on purchase artifacts do not add to the total number of players.
What should they do, Steve? I don't understand.
Okay,
it's just
so you
banners
have no
you have in
food
your
right now,
party.
right?
Correct.
I think
Okay.
They don't add to your
So
Correct.
I would say that you could, let's see, you
It's
got
ones that
some
you carry.
money. So money is worth 2. Well, you could technically go here and trade off some food in order to come here and get a pack bird. Because the only way you can get these treasure cards is by having a pack bird, but they also add to your movement. So once you get out here, it lets you move farther on your turn on a given thing.
I have no way of buying those.
Well, this you could because you need food. So again, the idea is go here, trade off of one of
One
of
gold to
those
get 2 food.
to get 2 food, and I believe you need 2 food to get
One
these.
food.
1 food.
1 food
Okay,
or 1
so-
gem.
Okay, so you trade one of those food to get that on a next turn. After that would be what you do, and you could get rid of a thing, and you could also up or down your
Which I probably
reputation
wouldn't.
if you wanted to do. Or technically, you could technically head out, but you have no you don't know what you're going to cross, so you. Okay, see these symbols on the board? This is another important thing.
Yep.
Yeah,
Any
that's right.
spot where there's one of these in between 2 spaces,
That's
when
it.
you cross that, you have to actually take on whatever's here. So if you can't defeat that, then it's not going to be worthwhile to go against. So you want to avoid going that way. So since we start here, you could go here, and it would cost you 1 of your hearts, but it would, from whatever your total was at that point, but it wouldn't cost you, but it wouldn't actually cost you to fight or anything else. So you could technically go to here, and you wouldn't necessarily have any fights, and then this is a quest. It's a quest token. So this would
Did
give
you have
you
somebody
a
come
quest to
down
do,
or something?
and also get you some gems or whatever else like that. So you could technically do that. There's nothing stopping you from doing that. But I could also see if you wanted to go here and get whether it was
One
the gold from here, so that you had more money to work with, so that next turn you'd come back and you'd buy another person. Again, you can fill all of these slots, and technically you can have more than that. Let's see, you can only have one of each symbol, right?
Yeah.
So in a future turn, you could actually
Get a
buy
better
another one of
blue.
these blue people and throw them out, or let's say you grab one of these green and then a future turn. So any of that's feasible.
Steve.
I understand what the things do. I don't know what's the best choices.
Top left, this is the amount of victory points you get for building.
yeah.
Right,
Okay,
right.
okay.
Yeah, that's your journey points.
That is important.
Yeah,
Okay,
anything that's on.
So
and
all-
you'll notice your reputation will make a difference too. If you end down here, you're at negative. You're going to get negative victory points or positive victory points depending on where you're at reputation.
So also out on the board, so it tells you over here, so it costs hard to skip one. You can build a camp for 3 also.
Right.
So at the place that you stopped, after you finish everything that you do, you can build a camp.
Right. Once a camp is down, anybody who crosses that spot,
free
it
space.
doesn't actually cost you a heart to cross it.
And then if you build camp on both sides of a encounter, that encounter no longer exists.
If any two people, so
Yeah,
any
any
color,
two people,
any
yeah.
two camps.
and
the
same
last-
thing. And same thing with like chests. So
Right.
it would
The-
negate that chest also, because
Right.
the chests
Build
get
camps?
you.
What's that?
Camps are here. You
Just spend 3 hearts, so you need to have enough hearts. When you go out, you'll add up all the hearts of your total. Plus, I think, don't you get one
Nope.
automatically?
Nope.
Okay, all right. So you'll just add up these. You would have 3, say, if you went out at this point, right? So if you went out at that point, that would be where you're at. Now, I will say, the other thing that you need to realize is, okay, see how this is at this green leaf? There's one other green
There's a
leaf here.
gear also.
Okay, well, just there should be several of them. There's going to be one for each one of these symbols.
2 for each.
Well, yeah, fair enough. If you have a 10 on here and you have a 10 on here, you get 10 bonus points at the end. If you have 1 on one and somebody else has on the other, then you both get 3.
Okay.
Right? But that can be a big way to get up. So that's a trade route, is what that's considered.
Yep.
Yeah.
But if you have one
you're not
of the
supposed to cover them though. 'Cause
Oh, okay.
Here you cover the number, so that because that's different. That's a quest. It's a whole different thing.
Okay.
These are quests, and those actually go out, and you will actually, if you go to that spot, you can choose to set the quest off, and then the quest gets us into the book and gets actually things going off of the bat. So any of that's potentially feasible for a future turn. It's my turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that.
Go up, Steve.
Um,
You can come back at any time, right?
Yep.
I-
You
yeah,
come
you-
back
yeah.
from any distance on the map
yeah.
too.
When you come back, you just automatically come back from wherever you're at, so it doesn't make a difference.
And you just go to a town.
You go to any one of the intertown things.
I didn't know if it was an action just to return.
So if you wanted to go to a same space as somebody else, you battle. So you roll dice,
And it's
And it's
it's
number of
that
swords.
plus your swords and stuff. Since
And-
nobody really has
and
them.
then the thing is though is you lose. Say the attacker loses, they go to jail. And then next time they can move to any place for free, even if
You
there
get
is a
credit if you
person.
go to jail?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But if you
But you don't get to take that action.
right,
because
but if
you
you
went to jail.
but if you right, so you essentially
But if
lose
you
out on
win, the defender doesn't lose anything. Like it doesn't hurt the defender
it
at
doesn't
all.
kick them off or anything else. It just allows you to go to that spot and
Yeah.
actually do that same thing. So there's a chance to do that. I think I'm going to. So I was there. I'm going to go to here, and I will go ahead and I will turn in. Let me see something here. Hold on a second. Alright, so 2. There's that. Ooh, that. Oh. Ooh.
The advanced ones are a little rough. Or the ones with negative reputation.
Huh.
I'll let you
Would've been
stay up till
interesting.
tonight, Joe.
This only takes like an hour and a half, doesn't it?
Yeah, it
Hours,
should be
yeah.
fair. Yeah, it's
As soon as somebody runs out of their tents, which you've
Okay, yeah. I'll turn that in to gain 2 food.
I guess Luke will not fall asleep and Graceland puked all over herself in the bed.
Nice.
Give one whiskey and the other less whiskey.
Alright, I'm gonna go Josh.
Okay, so you take a die, I take a die. Are you going to duel honorably or not honorably?
Honorably.
Okay.
Greer only duels honorably.
And it's
So-
3.
And a 2.
Woo!
So you win, so you can go to the same space as me.
Alright, so I get 1 bread per hand.
Yep.
I have 3 hands.
Give 2 hands.
3 hands.
3
You
hands.
count
Give 2 hands.
My dog has a hand, Matt. He carries the bread in his mouth.
Hand dog, hand dog.
And this girl
And
has
that's
a
your
little
turn?
thingy on her
Yeah,
shoulder.
that's
I'm going to move and get me a pack bird. So I'm going to pay.
Josh, please stop going where I want to.
Get a pack bird. Back to Matt.
I'm gonna go here and buy a dude.
That's me.
I'm gonna move here and buy a dude.
Okay.
I don't know which dude yet. He has double vision, right? Because he has
Yep.
no head.
But
That
he has
makes
6
sense.
gold, which you have no.
I get that. Yeah, a green and a red spot.
And it costs 1 less for each character of that color.
Right.
Yeah.
right.
So if
So-
there was a blue per banner that you have, so you
Right.
can get these also. So if you had one of these, a blue character would be 2 less gold.
And if you had even more, because you had some out here in your inactive spots,
They count.
each one of them will count. In other words, your faction, you get like kind of a faction bonus. for
And
having
once you
more
get
than
4 of the same banner, you gain one of the chiefs, which is 5 extra points at the end of the game.
And I should have done that differently. Just realized that. Oh well.
It's the only one that actually watched videos.
I did watch it. I just
No,
forgot
yeah.
about that part.
There is side quests, so like in the game,
There's hardly anything to this. I can't imagine that any of us would forget some piece
Yeah.
of it.
not at all.
Yeah, exactly.
So there's side quests sometimes, and you have to write them down on your card on the down here, and then later on, if you do a quest, you don't do the quest
Alright.
here.
You
So you do the side quest.
Ah, that's neat. Go, Steve, go.
I already know where I want to go.
I already know where I wanna go.
There, and I'm gonna go get one of those. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go here.
Figures.
And go here. So I get 2 coins and a ruby. Because I
One
got another.
coin.
I get a coin for
Okay, yep,
covering
yep,
that
yep.
as well. Thank you, sir.
So you make gold.
And I
Oh,
wanna
you have to
complete a
go
quest.
next to yourself or next
I
to
have a
another person?
blue.
Next to any other
Either
one
way.
that exists.
3
Yeah.
money
Mm-hmm.
and 2 rubies.
What does your thing do
I
for
may
you?
visit occupied buildings in town without dueling now.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
Good thing I knew how to play this game when I picked my stuff.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
to the Mystic Hut, so I draw 3 and I keep 1. Since I have a pack bird, I can keep it on my pack bird.
A beautiful shadow bracelet. You're just stunned by it when I come to your area.
Which one is considered the town hall? The way to the left?
This one.
Yeah, it says underneath them if
Yeah,
you
I
look
see
careful.
that.
Those are letters. They
Thanks.
form words.
Yep.
What?
And
What'd you do?
so what was?
Oh, you took a treasure.
Yeah, I must just discard those extra treasures.
So what's the town hall
Just
trade?
over
What
there.
can you get for bread?
Nothing.
Nothing.
You can trade things for. Well, if you turned in 5 bread, you can get
Right.
something higher.
You can trade either
so
way.
5 to 1.
Yeah.
But it's a
ratio.
max of 5 items.
Yeah,
on
5
one
items.
side.
Yeah. Right.
So you can't do like 10 bread and get like 5 gold. That's not allowed.
So if you had a blue one and you turned it in, that gives you 7 things, so you can spend it on like.
you can spend it to get 5
So you
different
could
items.
do that right there, 2, 2, 1, or a 4, a 2, and a 1 to make a 7. You know what I'm saying?
But you
Not
could,
at all.
if you turn in the 7 blue,
So I'm turning in
you
the
cannot
7.
get 7 bread.
We'll ignore the banners because I have no banners.
Okay.
How does it work otherwise?
What do you have? You have nothing.
No. Okay. So let's just say that you had
He
gold.
has nothing though.
I know.
Let me explain it, because you obviously didn't get when you were talking about it. If you had 3 gold, right?
Yes.
The maximum you could get would be 5 pieces of bread, because the maximum trade ratio is 5 total. Okay, two for every gold, which you get each one of these that you turn in is worth 2 points of trade value. Okay, so 2, 4, 6. So you could get one of these, because that one thing is a single thing and it's worth 5 or less or whatever. And this is, but the problem is.
Oh,
is
this
it's
is how you get banners.
Yeah, or
Yes,
yeah,
because you
or
fought
you can turn
honorably.
banners in to get more actual resources if you wanted to. Let's say you don't need a blue banner, but you need a green,
You go into the
and you want
spaces
something else. So you can take the
between
green.
Can you
plus
turn
the-
bread into gold here?
So this is
Yes, but you'd have to have enough bread to turn them
That's
in.
1.
So for
And
every
then
2
2,
bread,
3,
you'd get
4,
1
gotcha.
gold,
Okay.
but to a maximum of 5 total.
Gotcha.
Right.
So I think over here that's not bad. Can I get 3 bread?
Yes, sir.
That's fish.
That's 1 fish.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, is that
It's 3 food.
yeah,
It's
three
food,
it's food,
technically, not
yeah.
bread, yeah.
Yep.
I guess I could do that too, because there's not a lot of bread tokens.
I was hesitant.
That's understandable.
Put it, in
Wanna
your,
fish.
put it in your backpack, Joe.
Oh, that's right. It goes in your backpack. I forgot about that.
Back to you, Steve.
Yeah, I'm looking.
And I moved my guy up because I won the duel honorably. And I didn't do that. Didn't
Hacks.
Yeah. I know.
Loaded die.
That was a really good
Pretty
card
much.
to be able to move
Yeah,
into
it is,
places.
isn't it?
Yeah.
All my stuff is for town hall, but I didn't know how town hall worked.
Yeah.
Well, if you get it upgraded, maybe it'll be amazing for you.
Maybe.
I'll go there. And
I still don't fully
will-
understand, but
My treasure that I got was gain 1 reputation when you visit the town hall.
Ooh. Wow.
Mine lets us smack Josh in the face.
Nice, I like that one.
Bring it.
When dueling, physically assault the other player.
I'll turn on 3, and I'm gonna get one of those. No, I'm actually for that.
I'll get 3 more bread.
Is it? Oh yeah, you don't have to.
And I don't have to do
Yeah, I
it.
forgot.
I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna get a gold.
Okay.
Back to you, Matt.
Is that the best way to get gold? Yeah.
It's not necessarily if you have other resources, but you don't have other resources. Realistically, going out.
You want to go
Could
out
potentially-
and land on these to get things red out of the
So
mud.
could I go here
Yep.
and put it here?
If you have
Do you
enough,
have
do you have
3
enough
Hands.
hands? Yeah, he has 3 hands.
Yes,
so
you
yep,
can.
you could. Yep.
So you'd get 2 rubies.
You get 2 rubies and you get a reputation.
Well, that's probably a good move for me then.
It's
Yeah.
probably
Oh,
not
I
bad.
didn't get a reputation for that. Is that what?
That's
Yeah.
what that is.
Gosh.
Yep.
Scrub.
You failed though again.
So
Okay, so take one. You take your first one off.
you should gain a gold.
So you get a gold and 2 rubies. He's got 2 rubies for you. And
Oh,
put your
yeah.
reputation up once.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be funny. He's moving Steven's character this whole entire time.
No, that's fair.
We'll figure it out eventually. Or I'll win.
I'm not gonna be able to keep this up. Turn my phone to 7% in like half a second.
What? You're watching it?
I was, yeah.
You only watch it? I'm at 67.
Sure. Whose turn is it? Steve's?
How do you watch it?
Start.
Is it on?
Just search for us on YouTube.
No, I'm just trying to decide.
Start.
I'll go here and I'll turn in a food to get a bird.
Down the vent now or down the vent?
Go ahead.
It's down the vent now. Oh, I don't know.
What? Somebody steal.
That's not us.
It's that one. The one that says live under it.
That's also the one with our logo.
I'll go here and I'll buy a pack bird.
Kind of crooked.
Just one food, right?
Can you only buy one at a time?
Yes.
Yep.
Done.
I'll turn the volume off though, please.
Yep.
You're up.
Yep. How do I look at comments on here, Joe? Is it?
Should be live stat. So you just hit that and you
Nice.
see it. If you turn it sideways, it'll scroll across the screen.
Yeah. I'm
What do
gonna
you watch,
go
the full
there. 2 food,
We
please.
probably missed it. There's not a ton of them coming.
Go ahead, Matt.
They will stick unless they actually scroll past. So they'll stick on the screen and they'll
Oh,
stay
do
there.
they? Okay.
Yeah. If you turn live chat on and then you turn it back to full screen, then they just sit on the screen, kind of overlaid over the top.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So the last one is you pay gold or rubies for plus or minus for
Yes.
Mhm.
Exactly. Yep.
Gotcha.
You should pay 2 rubies and go down.
Yeah, no, that sounds
You
ideal.
do have to go down because some artifacts require negative.
Assuming you want them, or you
Like
can
this
just get
one I
rid of
have.
them.
Oh, we have one that's like -3, which is terrible, but it's amazing. Look at that.
What's considered
Ooh,
a
shield
threat?
is really
Are these
good.
threats?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
And every threat that you encounter, you get a check, and every 3
And
checks, you get
progressively
a.
harder as well. The threats do.
Correct.
Yeah.
So is it my turn to play one of these?
It's
Every time.
No.
Yeah,
It-
anytime on your turn, you
It's
can
No,
It's a free
easy.
action
Does
on
it
your
cost
turn.
your turn
It
to
does
play
not
what
use your
he
turn.
was asking?
cost your turn.
Yeah, is that your
it's-
turn?
It's a
Right.
free part of your turn.
So this
Steven,
was
you don't have
here?
to be such a jerk all the time.
I get eight
I know,
back.
but you bring it out in me. You
One-
know what I
one
mean?
food back.
Like, you know,
Okay.
your super high level knowledge of things and
So that gives me
My
an
brain
expanded-
doesn't comprehend
Yeah,
his
nice.
thought
No,
process.
You proved that to us. Don't worry about it.
I still need to do something.
Don't make me uninvite
About
you,
time.
Steve.
Don't make me what?
Uninvite you, Steve.
So how do you know how many hands this requires? It's
It
it's
says
what
the
it says
number.
right
It's
on
for
it.
every-
Okay.
yeah,
My
yeah.
bad. My bad.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just get a gold. What's that gonna do?
Dance.
Give you gold.
Because I can't. Well, I can go there, but I have to do. I'll just
Let's
take a gold.
dance.
That's fine.
And you get to choose who you duel. You don't have to
Let's
choose. You don't
Oh,
have
so I
to.
can look and see how many swords you each have.
Correct.
Right.
Okay, Steve. You moved the wrong person.
Yep.
Still in the wrong spot.
Oh my god.
No, no, no.
This is
I-
where you moved to. Where was Steve at? Or where was
That
Josh
was
at?
me.
Well,
You
I
were
don't
at
know.
Treasure, weren't you?
Yeah, you picked up the treasure chest last time.
No, I was at
Here.
food.
You were at food?
Mm-hmm. Because I just got 2 food.
Yeah, he was here.
Okay. So
Perfect.
there you go. Now we're
Can,
good.
can you can I get another clip with like a different color or something on top? Can I put a tint on his head?
Man.
Yeah. All right, Steve. Now it's your turn.
Don't.
Can you
Please.
just break
It's a
your
hat.
pieces, Josh?
Yeah.
I like that we can tap on the table and it's not like destroying the microphone.
It's a decent mic.
It is
was,
really
it was
nice,
like
yeah.
I mean, once you plug it in.
it was 150. I mean, it was like $150 mic by itself.
But it was on sale.
Oh yeah, I got it at like
$20.
yeah, like
Oh, yeah.
20 bucks.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Josh, get
I'll
another
go
character now.
there.
No, you won't.
And I will put that guy there, and that'll give me 2 gold.
Yeah.
That's hacks, dude.
Guess I will not be going there anytime soon.
And I will get 2 gold, please.
How are you going on the same spot again?
You can't go on the same spot twice, as far as I know. I thought you could only do each
I
spot
wasn't
once.
there. I was at the. I just bought a
No,
bird.
literally, you're putting
No, you
tents on
can't
the same
put the
spot.
tent
No,
No,
on
it's
the
next to it.
spot.
It's-
No.
Yeah, see, that's 2 with fire. This
Oh,
is 3.
okay.
Oh.
I didn't even see that.
So
Oh,
what
so
did you
mine
get?
should be. Well, let's put them that way, I guess.
So I
You're
get
supposed to
just
kind of
2
cover
gold.
the number.
Yeah,
That's what I was trying to do.
I got you. Most people lay them down, but it's all good.
No, the bunch of the things I saw, they stood them up. So
Of course, Steven.
That's the one I saw too.
it was the same thing that you watched too. Hopefully,
Alright.
The video I watched didn't have tents.
You
I
didn't
don't
watch. You watched the wrong
That's
video
not
first
shocking.
off.
That's
He's
not
like, yeah,
shocking.
and that's why you go above and below. And then Steve's like, that's why it's near and far. I'm like, what?
Steve, new person, please. And so this dog can be moved anywhere on your board.
I have a cat.
Okay.
Either
you're
way,
okay.
it can go to any spot or it can go
Oh.
off onto the side.
Because it's not.
That's the only
allied.
one that isn't.
Can I switch mine to a dog? I know it's
Yeah.
kind of late in the
Yeah,
game, but
yeah, go ahead.
Is it different?
it's,
No,
no,
the
it's the same
just-
thing.
just
It's just
what's
a
his
cat and a
preference.
dog.
It's just what's his
I
preference.
know I'm a chick. It's gonna be a cat. Well, shoot, I didn't know I could.
No, you still want him out there unless you
Otherwise,
actually
it
need him.
doesn't count for the hand. It's
Oh.
not.
Yeah, yeah, he's right.
But I can move it wherever, whenever.
Correct.
But right, but
Even when you gain somebody, you can move them over.
you need to have it on one of the. You're supposed to have it on one of the other though in each turn because
Sure. Well, I'm gonna do that
potentially
then,
something
so
could be bad. You know, like. I'm just saying that's what they
It's
say.
your
with
turn,
that.
Matt. Son.
set the right.
I could buy that blue girl for free.
I can't.
You can.
Oh yeah, I can go to the slim, huh?
That shield. Shields just let you skip encounters. Just so you know.
You want to tell me, Bert?
I won't tell you that.
That was exciting.
No more rules from Joe.
Learn this game
You keep
as
it
you
yourself.
watch. No.
You just move. No. How about this? No. Just. Oh.
Shut up. Where were you?
There.
Yeah.
Story.
Quit moving the wrong people.
Look, how hard is it, Matt?
Yeah, how hard is it?
He has a stick. I'm holding something to my face. You're just standing there.
I'm sad.
That's not gonna help you.
I'm content.
It
It
with
will
this.
help me. It's flat on
You're
top.
like, he needs food, Joe.
How much? 3.
4.
4.
Yeah, I strongly considered getting that talking statue because I knew it might be
I
useful.
don't know what they did.
No, I knew what the little hand thing did, so that was all I was looking
I was like, hey, that looks like the statue from that Nickelodeon show.
If I get 3 pack birds and then go here, can I? Oh no, let's just keep one. Never mind.
No, you can't keep all 3, Joe.
Thank you, Josh, for clarifying.
Whose turn is it?
It's mine. I
Alright.
just became mine.
I'm not watching, so it doesn't matter.
You got a thumbs up.
I can go there,
It's probably Josh.
and I'll spend one to get that person.
Nope, we have 2 thumbs up now.
It's Josh and Joe.
I did not thumbs it up.
Cheers. Jim.
Thanks, Steve.
Thanks, Dave.
I'm gonna go here and get some treasure, which I'm
Ooh.
allowed to do because I have a
Ooh,
pack bird.
that guy is crazy.
That's a girl.
Oh, that girl's crazy.
That's Michonne.
2 swords and 3. For a relatively reasonable 4.
Where? Oh yeah, wow.
This one here.
Oh, pretty good.
I'll be taking the supply pack, which gives me an extra heart.
I don't believe you.
Nice.
Your turn, Josh.
That's beautiful.
Ooh. What do the turtles
Do
do?
you
Is there a
play it?
difference?
I didn't realize you get to play it.
Yeah, you get to put it out as long as you
It
have
goes-
a pack
You have to have
bird.
a pack bird.
I just didn't realize you got to play them right away. I thought that was something simple.
I'm gonna go here and get me a pack bird. Also,
And we don't run out, right?
there's enough for every player to have 3.
But there's only 2 left.
I mean,
They're
what's the difference between
two-sided.
the turtle and the pack bird.
The
though?
turtle lets you
Oh.
skip a space for free.
Oh, how do you
But
buy
they're
turtle?
two-sided.
You have to do
Okay.
a ruby.
Gem.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a gem instead of a.
I see. Okay,
You have a lot of food and gold there, Joe.
a little bit.
He's a hoarder.
Alright, whose turn is
It's
it?
the upside down one.
Yeah.
I think it's Matt's, but I'm not sure. Unless
It's
Josh-
usually Matt's.
I didn't
He
have
doesn't know
the
what to
beauty
do.
of watching the video, okay?
Yeah, he didn't know what to do. It's not his fault.
It's always Matt's fault.
Oh, hey. Earlier when I bought this guy, I paid 3, but I should have paid 2 because I already had 1 red symbol.
Sucks for you.
I'm playing this McDonald's game junk that we play. This is the start of the campaign. I can't afford to have all that kind of negative.
So I'm going to put on the 4 because I got 4 hands.
Oh no, you can't do that.
And
Where are you getting? Oh yeah,
1,
wow,
2, 3,
nice.
4.
And that gets me gold. 'Cause I used another
Beautiful.
10. And then I get a gold and a ruby, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Should probably go down there at some point in time.
There's a restroom.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me live stream it. Let me take the camera with me.
Yeah.
Matt started a Facebook Live video.
Gross. I don't think it's positive. Huh. Do I want that? I could want that. No, that's not a positive. Let's see, so-
What thing am I like this game? Are you just gonna leave this set up from week to week, or this?
I guess, yeah.
I mean, it's up to you. I was just gonna leave the board game here, so
Oh. I mean, if I play board games on the weekend, I'll
Yeah.
play both of those.
that's fine.
You guys have plans this weekend?
My wife works.
Saturday, well, this weekend's Grand Con. I wish there's part of me wanted to go to Grand Con this weekend, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. And Saturday is going to be busy.
That's
and
why
Sunday
I can't go to
during
Grand
the
Con
days.
because Monday works.
Yeah.
Come on, Bert, you need to go outside.
All right. I'm going to go. Do I do that or do I go out? Crap.
Come on, up.
So, if I could turn in one of these for one of those, essentially a straight trade, right?
Uh-huh.
1 for 1.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. I may need to do that. I may need to do that.
Well, yeah, because it's just giving you 2 points, and you can do 2 points.
Right.
But that's a good question. I don't know if you have to trade down or trade up, and you know.
I don't think you do. I think it's a straight up trade. It's just numbers per numbers.
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
don't remember. I just, maybe I don't want to do that yet. It's not bad.
It's not a trade route. What is that called? That is town hall.
Yeah, it's Town Hall. I guess what I want to do is, I wanted to go there, but I can't really go there. That's not
Battle.
super not helpful. So I'm gonna go out here.
Okay. Set your hearts.
Yeah, so I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I keep it in this configuration, I think I will. So I'll keep it in that configuration.
When
Alright.
can you change your configuration? Is that when you go out?
When you go out, you can choose to change
skip
in and out and whatever
No,
else.
it's still Steven's turn.
Oh,
Yeah. I was trying to decide what to do. I had a question about this exchange thing over here.
that's
and
what you
use it
get
up
for
and
asking
then-
questions.
So I'm gonna go.
It's still Steve's turn?
let's
Yeah.
see. I'm gonna go.
Take a picture
One,
of the shirt
which
and
cost
do
me
a
a
Google
heart.
image search.
Well,
Or,
once
actually-
you pass it.
Yeah, 1 to pass.
'Cause now I'm
right?
curious.
Okay. And then I'm gonna go to here, and
You
I
went
will
out?
spend.
Nope, you do the encounter first.
Yep.
Well, it's a quest.
No,
it's not
there's
an
an encounter on the way there.
No,
That's
not
not
an
an
encounter.
encounter.
A quest.
This
sorry.
is the encounter.
Where's the
That's
quest
an
book,
encounter.
Joe?
Right here.
No, you choose to do a quest. You choose to make a quest go off. You double check it because it says when it said in the thing that when you go to a spot, you choose whether or not you do the quest.
You don't tell him, Bert.
If a player ends their movement on a space with a quest token, then the player may attempt a quest. When successful, that player will claim rewards associated with their quest.
When I
Yep.
end my
go
movement
ahead.
there now,
Yep.
when I end my movement there though, I can place a tent if I want to
If
if I
you
spend the
spend
3
hearts, yeah.
right? Okay. So
But that would negate the quest.
well, I would just not
Yeah.
do the quest at
Yeah,
that
yeah,
point.
that's what
I'm
I'm saying.
choosing to put a tent out, which is what I'm going to do.
Yep.
So I'm going to put a tent there.
So you're not doing the quest?
No.
So,
I'm going to hold off on doing the quest. I'm going to put the tent out first. Because I think that's all I can. I think
Don't
that's
you get those items then underneath of it, or how does that work?
there is
or
something
no,
else.
it's a pepper.
That's part of a trade route.
Yep, that's a trade.
Right,
Gotcha.
but I don't. But does that actually end me by doing that, or do I keep, or do I do anything else?
That'll end you. It destroys
So
you.
your question is like, can you keep on moving?
Right, or anything, or could I now do the quest if I wanted to instead? Now that I've done that, I don't know if that's two separate things.
If a player ends their movement
Right,
on a space,
right, I got that.
you may do
What
a
what
quest.
happens? Look at put the thing down. That's my question. Putting the tent down. That's my question. I guess tent placement. That's the only thing I don't remember if once you put it down, it negates you doing anything else.
Joe, can you explain this card?
So if a player ends their movement on a space that has no camp, they may, after attempting
turn in
any
one bread,
available
you can do
quest,
it
build a
two.
camp there.
Oh, so I could have done that after
So
attempting.
they
to
might
do it.
also
bread up
choose
to
to
5?
ignore any
Just
quest
one,
if
though,
they
I think.
wish.
It just increases it by
Can
one.
I? Okay,
not
so
each.
question, guys. Can I do that? I didn't realize I had to choose to do the quest before I could lay the tent in reverse. So do you mind if I go ahead and try the quest first? and
No,
then-
do the quest first.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the
Yes,
quest first.
that's
and
my
then we'll
favorite
see
part of
what
the
The
game.
person to your left reads
Yes,
It's
I'm
about
60s
time.
left.
It's about
Quest
time
7?
you were the person to the left.
quest 7 on
Seven.
map, because you have to make
Oh.
sure you choose the correct.
Yeah, it's on the Broken Plains.
Where did I choose that?
Well, in the beginning,
There should be a.
Logo Caverns?
Logo Caverns, yeah.
Yeah, we're at the.
Broken Plains,
Yep.
map 2.
Yep.
You find the head of a statue, half buried in the green grass. The eyes huge, round, and glittering with gems. Do I just read the gold part?
Yep.
Yeah, just the bold.
Do you cut out the gems, the gem eyes? Do I tell them that
Yep.
part? With a skill of 4?
Okay.
Or do you dig out the statue head, a skill of 7?
And then if he rolls over 2, he gets the bonus.
Okay. So I'll read this part when he chooses. And
Correct.
Then he'll roll.
Well,
Or
he'll
you roll
roll
that I
and
read
then
it
you
all.
read it.
I'm gonna do
'Cause
the
yes.
one with the lower skill amount.
Okay, so skill 4. So you roll dice. Does
Yeah.
he get 1 die for each eyeball?
No, it's
That's
No,
just
no, this
plus.
is a skill. This is not a search. This is a skill.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
it's the
Right,
hand.
that's what you said it was,
Yes,
right? It was
skill,
skills,
yes.
right?
They're
Yeah,
both
so I have
skills.
1 to begin with. I can
No,
choose.
skill is the hand.
Skill's
skill-
the hand, right?
yes.
Yeah, which he has 1 of.
Yeah, I have
Correct.
1. Yeah.
So he only needs a 3.
Do you have to allot the hearts beforehand? Or
What's
is it
that?
after?
What?
You can choose to spend hearts.
After.
I think it's
After,
after.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe it's after.
It's after. Well, did you spend them to build the tent and give yourself them back?
I didn't. Oh yeah. I should have 3 back. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Okay. So it should be a 5. Either way, I got a 6.
Alright, as soon as you cut out the left eye gem, a blast of wind throws you backward and a great bellow rings in your ears. The stone head bursts from the dirt and rises up by an unseen force. How dare you cut away my eye, it yells. May you suffer the curse of Arzians and be destroyed. You run away terrified, tightly clutching the eye.
Okay.
He only gains the 6, right?
No, he gains both.
He gains 4. -2 reputation,
Okay.
a green faction, and a gem.
Gems are over there.
And then another gem because you rolled the 6.
Well,
Nice.
because you got 6 reputation, or 6 skill.
Yeah, 6 was the skill we got.
Nice.
I
Not
need
great, but nice.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, that's cool. All right, so now I can go
You
ahead and
put
spend the
this in
3
book.
to put my 10 out there. All right.
And when do you do? When do you get these items? If I stop there,
That's not an item.
That's
That's
just a
a-
camp you have to go through.
well, it's
That's
you
just
can
a
stop
this
there.
is
That's a
gone.
coin. It's a coin. So if I stop there, how many eyes I have, you can search there, right?
Oh, that's true. What you didn't do, you went through it, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, because I didn't want to stop there.
Because you
I didn't want to
Well,
choose
that
to.
ends your turn there.
Yeah, if
You
you
can't
stop and do the
continue
searching,
moving,
you
yeah.
can't.
Right.
Like I could have continued on a future turn, but I didn't want to do that.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't realize that those were the coins. That was the one thing I didn't see. I knew there were supposed to be coins. I was like, I don't see them on here. But that's the encounters. I know that much.
Correct.
There's no chests. Oh, there are a couple chests. Okay, I didn't
Yep.
see the chests
Yep.
where they were at. It was like, oh.
Okay.
I think I'm going to go on an adventure.
Yes.
So I have 5 hearts. And I'm going to go here first and encounter a bandit. And I have 1 sword. So hopefully I
You
can...
need a 3 to beat it.
Yes, hopefully I can roll something better. So I beat it.
With a 5.
So it goes up
These
to the
are
edge of your
not in order, Steve.
thing. They looked like they were in the order that they came in.
You have to order them in lightest to heaviest.
I thought that they were when they came out. They looked like they were.
Hopefully that was the lowest
that
bandit.
should
It
be
says 1.
So it's just 1 victory point. And I put my tent, or I put a tent on there, so I get
I
the
didn't
coin.
think that. I thought it was the number in the corner, not necessarily the number on the bottom. But
And I'm going to continue to this quest, which is quest 4. Do we keep these? I don't
No, they just get
remember.
discarded.
Which means Matt gets to read number 4.
I'm going to tell him everything, even though I'm not supposed to tell him.
Oh, I opened too far, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, 7.
Do you want to tell him and what he needs to
Is
read?
it the one that says 4?
Just read the top part after 4, and then read the 2 bold.
At a trading
what
post,
there's
a gnarled
skills.
merchant in a wide leather hat stops you. I need to deliver these supplies to a camp of Copper Empire soldiers. Can I hire you to guard my caravan? Their leader, Captain Shreya, is holding my daughter hostage until the delivery is complete.
so
Skill
just read
check
the skill check.
So, skill check of Combat 5, guard the caravan.
Or drop down. There.
Or, a skill of 8, rescue the merchant's daughter.
Well, I don't have a lot of... Well, it's skill check.
Yeah, which is the hand.
Well, what,
So
yeah,
I have 3 skill.
right.
I think I'm going to go just for the 5. I will guard his caravan.
So you're gonna do the combat one.
Yeah, so...
Okay.
Is it a combat?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
combat of
Where-
5.
So you
Where did
just
that
have to
go?
beat
No
Combat
idea.
5.
Yeah.
Gallivant.
It bounced off my leg. There it is.
So
combat
it's combat
of
of
five.
5. So you have how much combat?
1.
So that'd be a 4 that you need to get.
Yep, that's fine. Because
That's
I
still
can
less
use
than the
because
other,
I
so-
could use hearts.
Yep. Did you wait a minute? Did you pay the hearts to cross from where you went
I
to?
didn't go across anything. I fought a bandit.
This is still considered a spot, so that
I
still costs you out.
fought. No, that is not a spot. That is a bandit that
Okay,
you
I thought
fight.
it said in the thing that it was still counted as a spot.
I don't think so. Let's look.
Oh, go ahead and defeat your bandit.
So you did it.
So I did it at a 6. So what did I need?
A 5.
So I'm gonna spend a heart to make mine a 7 now. So then I beat it by 2. So then I can get the bonus.
Okay. You help take the supplies to the Imperial camp. Rows of tents line the hill and fly with the rust-colored banner of hammer and nail. I've heard whispers that they've traveled here, seeking power of the ancient lost city, says the merchant, unloading packages from his row of irritable packbirds. But don't laugh if any of them tell you that. So with a 5, you get +1 reputation in green faction. And then with a 7, it says coin, so you also
So you
get
get
a coin.
1 coin.
Sweet.
You get 7.
He used a heart to make a
I
7.
used a heart to make a 7.
Is it always +2 for the bonus?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use 3 to build a
Chant.
tent, and then would I get the coins underneath of it, Joe, for the searches?
Well, you get the coin that you got from undoing that tent.
Correct.
So give yourself that automatically.
And then I want to know about searching.
Searching, I think, is a separate thing. I think searching is its own
Is
deal.
it?
I think you did the
Beforehand.
quest instead of the searching, right? That's probably what you did. That's movement.
Go to the next one. So threats, which we did threats. Fighting a threat did that. Treasure.
I thought you guys watched videos.
Quest. Go to the next one. Here's finishing it for skills, battles.
I don't see anything about
Go to the next page.
Building camps.
There we go. When a player builds a camp on a space, a coin or a gem symbol, the player gains gems or coins equal to the number of search. So when you build a camp there, so I built a camp there.
tell you however many eyes you have, you get that many.
So I have 2
coins.
eyes, so I get 2 more coins.
Okay. And now that threat is dead.
Yes.
Because
Correct.
there's a camp on both sides.
Yep,
Because the
correct.
town counts as a camp. Alright, Matt's turn.
I get a turn?
Yeah.
Oh.
Woohoo!
Hey!
Matt's turn, party time, excellent. Woo, woo, woo.
I'm gonna put out this thing. Which is
Whoa.
2 gold.
How many bread?
2
and
bread.
2 bread.
What does that do for you, Matt?
It gives me another hand.
Nice.
So many hands.
Hands upon hands.
It's Vera. You know what she's about.
Handiness?
Mean Andy.
Yeah, like Candy Mandy. And then I want to take this other thing. Let's get some more food. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Was that bacon? Why is bacon more filling than fish?
Bacon.
It's bacon. It's not more filling, it's more satisfying.
Hmm. But
It's
it's
gross.
quantity,
more
not
satisfying.
quality.
Alright, Steve's turn.
It's all about the sassifying. Let's see here. So now that I've got that,
Good.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know how to play this game.
You've been putting out some good cards, at least.
They could literally give me hands.
That's good for when you want to go get bread, man.
what, what else does that help
So
with?
much bread.
The bread gets you pack birds.
I've just not gotten a single pack bird.
Well, whose fault is that?
Yours. Can you only get 1 pack bird per turn? Yes.
Correct.
And I have the pack bird.
What?
Do you have to then turn it in? So you have to go with the pack bird and then the treasure?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's 2 turns
Yeah.
Yeah.
for 1 treasure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they even any good?
Eh.
Mine gave me a heart.
I get rep when I go to the town hall.
I got a heart for 2 turns. Hi Barrett. Did you do the thing?
He did all the things.
Alright, I'll talk to you later, buddy.
I will go.
Yeah, they are.
Are you coming back to town already?
Yeah.
Get out of here. Yeah, you can probably take pictures too. Not for it, no? Good idea.
Picture of Steve tapping his game.
I'm gonna go here, which means we'll have to duel, Joe.
No. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I went to that spot, you didn't. I will do it fairly.
Okay.
And
I occasionally send snaps to that
I have a
chick we met
6
in
total.
Indiana.
That beats me. So
You gain a reputation.
Alright, and
You
I
can
get
go
to
there.
go there, so I will turn in 1 food to get another
Pack a bird up.
pack.
Alright. I'll go here. I'll pay food to wipe them. 5 new ones come out.
And they can go in the bag after the 5 new ones
That's
come
a
out.
lot.
No, they stay discarded.
I like them discarded until the next
Rodney
one.
said until you run out. in the
Until
bag.
you run out, technically. Yeah.
7 bacon.
Well, I'm glad you're putting
Wrong
those on the wrong
side.
side.
Is that a pig man?
Maybe a warthog?
No one's really helping
And I'll
me,
pay 3.
For the warthog. Gives you a whole hand, dude. And 3 hearts.
Which guy do I like better? The blonde guy or the brown haired guy?
That's okay though.
That's your hearts do several things. One, every space that you cross out on the board that's an
Can you
actual
put down
space,
new ones,
you have
Steve?
to spend 1. 2, when you if you want to build a camp, it takes 3 of them, and then 3 you can use spend 1 heart per to up your dice rolls.
Do
by
they
however
reset
much.
each turn or no?
They reset after you go back to town, and you come back to like when you go back out, then they reset.
Oh,
but they
wow.
don't reset until you go back out.
Can you go to one of your camps, or do you have to start at the same thing?
You always start from the thing.
Oh, wow. So you
must
need a
start
fair
back
amount
at
of
the-
hearts to
Back to you,
get to
Steve.
the other side.
Or
Right,
Matt.
right. Well, every space that that has
So
a
this
camp
space
on it
doesn't take
Ah.
that.
doesn't count anymore.
So it gets easier to travel.
Right,
Okay.
right, right. It gets
Okay.
easier and easier to travel.
Makes me feel better.
If I really
By
wanted
the way,
Tortoise.
you're this guy.
Yeah,
just
I
in
know.
case you weren't sure.
Yeah.
Just help him. Don't act like I should know, or like you know.
More like you know. Forgot I get an extra movement. Jeez.
Can I get a food back, please? So 4 food for 2 gems, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I have 2 gems? And what else can I do?
You can get rid of a cart. And you can
drop an artifact,
I'm gonna get rid
including
of
your
this card.
advanced ones. Okay.
Where are you discarding those?
Right there.
Are you doing 2 different discards for advanced
I
and
didn't.
not?
I wasn't the one who discarded whatever else. Those are the only ones there.
I
This is
have
the first
gold
discards we got
or-
with others. So
What
we
are these
discarded
of?
them. Those are the advanced ones.
Gotcha.
Remember when we all had an extra advanced one to start? That's one of them.
Yeah, Lindsay's like, are you coming home soon? I was like, no. She's like, wow. I'm like, alright. I told you the game setup was a while.
I'm good.
I texted her like an hour and a half in. I was like, we're still setting the game up or the video up.
Alright, Steve.
Steve.
Is there a better way to get gold?
Go out on missions.
Well, yeah,
Or
because I mean, when you
exchange
go out and you
stuff.
search, you're gonna and you stop at a spot, you get a lot.
Because
more
I could
than
only
that.
do up to 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Up to 5 items.
To trade in.
What do you mean?
Or vice versa. You can trade in.
So could I have traded in 6 food?
No.
No,
Okay.
because there was 5 separate pieces of food.
Yep.
But you could trade in
Like I could do 4 food and then 1 gold.
you could trade in 10 gold or 5 gold and it's 10 worth of trade then.
But you still only have 5 trades you can do.
You can only put in 5 items
Yeah. On either side.
for whatever value they're worth.
Right.
On either side. Yeah.
Right.
5 to 1. So really, I wonder if you were able to do. Yeah.
So I could have
guess.
done 5 food.
Yeah,
but
because you
that
did
one
5
isn't
food
worth
to
anything
1
else.
gold. You did it to 1 other item.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So like he could have did 5 bread to gold and diamonds.
Oh, you can't?
Because I'm thinking it's like
5 to 1.
5 to 1,
Mm.
like 1 item.
Check the rule book. But either way, 5 food would be pointless.
I'm just.
Because it doesn't give me anything.
Yeah.
The 5th one doesn't add any value.
Pay up to 5 goods to gain 1 good, or pay 1 good to gain up to 5 goods.
My turn?
yep.
So can I do what I just did?
Here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll build here.
I think we just did it incorrectly.
Gain a reputation.
Yeah, I think we did. I don't think you could have got 2 rubies.
Yeah. No, you definitely can't get more than 1.
Okay.
So
You could only get 1.
so you should get 2 food back.
Yeah.
Yep. Would have done that differently. That's okay.
Okay.
Oh man.
So you can do 1 item to 5 or up to 5 to 1.
Can I get
Or was
Right.
it 5 exactly?
3?
Right. Right. Well,
3
up to 5.
3
Because
food.
you could
Just give me
technically
a. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Alright.
you can unintentionally overpay or underpay, and you're
I'm
supposedly.
assuming these are 3s.
I'm pretty sure
right?
it said you're not supposed to get
3s or
change
5s.
back either.
Did you say me?
Correct.
Oh yeah, you went to the mine. Okay.
Are these 3s or 5s? Do you think?
Probably 3s.
What are the other coins in the main game?
Just looking.
Think I know? Where's the components?
Next page.
30 tokens, 5s.
Gotcha.
24 1s, 6 5s.
And I can't use the trade actioning because I was just there.
Yep.
Right.
5.
Did you guys see Josh steal that one?
That still doesn't do me any good.
So the movement arrows is how far I can go
Correct.
per heart, or just in
No.
general?
In general.
No, just total.
Per turn.
Right.
Per turn.
And those guys
Okay.
just cost 1
So you
food.
have 4.
Yeah.
These guys are
Because
just.
So
you
always have
naturally
2.
start with 2.
Oh.
You can only buy 1 and they're 1 food each.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you do that?
Yes, I put
Okay.
food over there.
Just making sure.
Okay.
Um,
One big.
It's 9:30. Usually we're done with games right now. It's so funny.
Ish.
I mean, you're almost halfway through, Joe, technically.
Almost.
we go 1.
That doesn't count as
Or
1.
there.
Yep.
We
Set
go
your
1.
set your hearts.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6. So back up to 6. So I'll go 1, 2. I will stop there. And I will get 2 gems because that's what I have as far as.
Do you get them? You have to build a camp there. I thought I said right.
Oh, you have to build a camp there?
Yeah, I think so.
That's
Here,
fine.
let me read
I can
that.
do that.
You might as well, right?
Well, I gotta spend 1 to do that, and 1, 2, 3.
What do
to
guild
do that.
banners do for you at the end of the game? Guild banners.
Nothing unless you have 5. The first person to get 4 of a guild banner gets the leader.
When a
And
player
then 5
builds a
extra
camp out of
points.
space with a coin or a gem symbol, the player gains gems or coins equal to the number of
Okay.
eye sites.
Alright. Okay.
Where are you discarding these at?
Over
Okay,
here.
gotcha.
Alright, I'm gonna go out 2, 4, 6, 7. I'll go.
Finally.
That doesn't cost anything, just takes a
Correct.
to go here.
Yep. As long as you have 4 movement or 3 movement.
I have 4. So.
Book, please. Or do you want to do the
Yes,
quest?
I want to do the quest.
Wrong book.
Yes, wrong book. And which,
Wow.
Wow.
It's your favorite part of the game. You don't even know
Seriously,
what book
Joe?
it is? Jeez.
It's quest 6, please. Josh.
6.5.
33
Quest
and
6.
Use the scary voice.
You find an abandoned house. 2 yellow eyes glow in the dark window.
It's Josh.
And out of the front door emerges an ancient robot.
Oh, hey, it's me.
Beep, boop, beep. Red with rust and age. I seek the building. I seek the builder, he says, beckoning you into his shack. Inside, the air has a thick, oily smell. I seek the builder, repeats the robot. Clearly, there is something wrong with his wiring. His iron fingers scratch the broken floor tiles as he opens a hidden door at your feet, revealing a cave filled with ancient machinery and dripping pipes. For a skill of 5, you can search the cave. For a skill of 8, you attempt to repair the robot's mechanical brain.
So,
Robot.
skill is the hand.
Yep.
Right.
I have 4
Right.
already.
You'll roll, and you can actually add hearts to it. So
Let's
you
do that. Skill of 8.
Skill
One
of
second,
eight.
I'm
I'm
gonna attempt
looking
to
at
repair.
something real quick.
Go ahead.
Are you allowed to do that?
No, I'm looking to make sure that you didn't mess something up, which you're good. Okay?
Me?
Y- Yes, you met.
What I've done?
There's something extra,
1,
so
2,
there's side
3,
quests.
4. So I have 8. I'll use
So,
2
like-
hearts.
See how it shows you there.
Right.
So I went up to 10.
And you went for which one? The skill
Repair
of
the-
5?
No, the 8.
8.
Oh, you went for the 8.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, because you have a bunch of.
You had
I have
4
skills
anyways.
by
So.
Nice.
default, yeah.
Okay, so attempt successful. You pry open a panel on the back of the robot's head and begin to tinker with the tangled mechanisms, removing a thick spider web that's clogging up some gears. Suddenly, the robot's
Obviously.
eyes turn a bright red and whirls around, gripping you with both hands. You will take me to my child! It screams and clawing at your face. Your party forces it into the cave, and you slam the trapdoor, blocking the hatch with some rubble. You leave quickly, but not before searching the house for valuables. What did you end up scoring total? 10. So you gain a red faction,
Yes.
That's the best
2
one.
gems. Since you
Calm down, Steve.
since you did a score of a 10, you get a coin, and now you have a side quest.
Oh,
Your side quest is number 12.
I just put it here.
So next time he does a quest, instead of doing the quest listed, he will do quest 12.
Okay, so
Was you supposed to get one of those?
One of what? No, that's why I was double
Yeah,
checking.
I, was just, I didn't see one. That's
I
why
watched the
asked.
video,
as
Josh.
part of my turn, I'm
Wrong
gonna
video.
buy
Actually,
this
the
stuff
storybook
for
part
2
was
gold,
pretty much the
and
same.
my reputation's at 3 already.
Nice.
And I can build a tent, right?
Mm-hmm. For 3 hearts.
Cool.
Which there's nothing to search underneath. So
Right.
Sorry.
It's fine.
my turn.
That's so scary.
I'm gonna go
Take me
to.
to my child.
Oh my word. I'm terrified now.
Yeah, I would be.
I shouldn't have helped them.
I'm so ready for my turn. Why do I doubt that? Why do I feel like that's not true that you're not ready for
Because
your
I know which guy's mine.
turn? Because you know
One
what's
of
For
first.
those.
One of the only guys in town.
Amazing. All right, go ahead.
Yes.
Oh, look at you.
How many skills does he have? 3?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
You don't get reputation there.
That's fun. I went to
2
Gems.
gems. Nice.
And then I'm going to turn a thing again.
Nice.
So
You
spend
gotta-
that stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say start spending.
2 gold, 4 thingies.
Gems and 2 thieves.
Oh, Steve.
As long as you don't bend over and fart, I'm good with
I
it.
don't know what daggers are for, but
For fighting
That's fighting.
bandits.
That's or dueling.
It's right
or
there.
when you duel.
Combat.
I don't know how to read. Don't make fun of me.
It's not
Okay.
the first time.
Steve.
Alright, so I'm gonna go
I'm gonna score all these.
1, 2.
Stop at the camp in between.
Actually, I have the caution thing on one
Okay.
of my
So you have
people,
to.
so I don't actually
Okay.
have to. So I will go here. There's no thing there, but I will go ahead and drop 3. Oh man, I'm short of the things to drop.
Yeah, it takes one to get there first, too, so.
No, it doesn't.
Why didn't you
Well,
keep your lizard?
Because you
It
went
doesn't
over your.
because I went through
I
through
thought from here to
camps.
here was 1 heart, though.
No,
Yeah,
no,
that yeah, I would yeah. It's one to go to the spot you actually.
one
went to.
distance, but not a heart.
It's yes,
Oh,
it
you use
is.
a heart?
Yeah, it is a heart.
It's empty spaces. You have a camp here,
No,
so
no.
it
This
doesn't.
is to the space you land at is a heart too.
The space you start and the space you land on do not count as hearts. It's the spaces in between. So if I went here to here, it's 1. It's not 2. If I went here, it's 1.
That's what it says on there. It says that under the movement thing. I thought it said
It
for
doesn't.
every
I mean,
space
you don't
that
have
you
enough
do.
hearts
It's
out of
movement.
way.
I understand that.
The
but it
heart
would
that
be
you pay is for empty spaces that you skip over.
two space connected spaces. Some spaces. Tons of spaces. Player starts out with 2. Each player. President.
So that's free.
1 heart for each empty space they pass. Any characters
Pass.
on an empty space. Oh, interesting.
Cool.
So I don't actually have to do that, huh?
So I have an extra heart now.
Oh.
Not that it doesn't mean you're dead, but hey.
Well,
Hey.
in that case, if I can't actually get to the thing, I'll just
Go back to town.
Come back to town.
yeah, I'm gonna have
What does
to.
it
I
turn give
guess.
you again?
It lets you skip empty spaces for free.
Yeah.
And gives you movement.
Yeah.
All empty space or just 1?
1
Okay. For each turtle.
for each turtle. Which you can always switch out a packbird for a turtle if you would like. Like,
You have to pay a gem.
well,
Oh, you have to
get
buy
the
one,
get
yeah.
buy it and then I no longer like flip it. You just flip it.
Gotcha.
I can actually go back here though, and then end my turn and do the. Oh no, I wouldn't. You don't get the thing unless you actually do. You don't
Bill,
do the search. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. I guess I will come back then. That sucks. I thought I had a different option there. All right.
So what Steven's trying to do is
I'm gonna go
monopolize the
there.
peppers.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, I mean that's.
Makes
I mean,
sense.
that's
I
you're supposed to
understand,
try
man.
to trade
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
see if you can do it. All right. I'll go there. I will spend 2, and I will get this dude.
Nice. A full party over there, minus your dog. Wrong side, Matt.
You can tell me the double sided
My turn?
Yes.
turtle.
Oh, beautiful.
Turtle. Pack turtle.
I'm going to go out,
Pack
which
turtleless
I get
Maximus.
5. And free. I will encounter this.
Can I see the book?
Which one?
That one. The rule book.
Because I have 5 movement, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
He's really hoping you fail.
Well,
It's fine.
even if you fail an encounter, you still go on.
Oh, really?
No. When you fail in the encounter, you go back. If
Oh.
you can't make it.
By the way, I beat. Do you have a pencil? I beat an encounter, so I need to put a.
So did I. Oh, no, I didn't. Never mind.
If you fail an encounter, you go back. You have to go back. That's for sure.
Do not collect
As I
$200.
said, there's a whole thing about that.
I have 2 swords, and I need 5,
Woo!
and I got it.
Got it.
That's good. Using up those tents. Getting some victor points.
And then I'm gonna go there, and I'm gonna end my thing. I'm gonna build 1, 2, 3. Hey, gotta try.
Okay.
That's
Next
my
turn.
turn. And that was another encounter.
Bro, you can split them even. Example 2. Kim pays 1 blue faction token, value 7, and gains 3 coins and 1 food.
You're paying 1 item for up to 5, though. 5 to 1 or 1 to 5.
Yes, but she split it between 2 different items.
1 item to 5. You can't take
Ah,
5
yeah, yeah.
food and make it
Okay,
to 2
yep.
items.
Okay.
Yes, you can take a blue and split it. That's what I was trying to explain earlier, but I wasn't coming across correctly because I'm retarded.
That's true.
And yeah, sorry.
You're special. I believe you're special. It's Matt still.
Oh, okay.
He was
Still.
checking something.
Are we gonna meet up with that lady? Do you want to set up a schedule to go meet her at Children's Miracle Network?
She's not replied. I gotta reach out to her again. I was just gonna wait a week to see if
Did
she
you reach
replied.
out to Jax?
I did.
Again?
Yep.
I saw somebody replied and they wanted to meet with us. Or
Yeah,
talk
they do
with us.
they do board game demos for like 60 different companies.
Yeah.
They said.
So I draw 4 and I can take,
Up as many as you want.
but I can
You have
get
to
rid
claim,
of 3.
so you have to claim which 4 you're taking. So you can take 1 of this one, 3 of that one,
Sure.
or just 2.
And I can do both, right?
No, one or the other.
You either do
Okay.
money
Yep.
or you do 4.
General store.
Is there a brown person yet? No, a blue person. 3
Yellow?
hearts.
Let's see
Two
color.
people out there.
I want yellow.
You want red?
I want red or blue. But the blue person isn't that great. Might go wipe it and then buy.
Yeah, you have a lot of money, man.
I'm enjoying this. Pretty
Yeah.
decent so far.
So do we keep all of our artifacts and stuff? At the
Yep.
end?
I'm pretty well. I think. I don't know. Let me see
I
in
don't
game.
think so. That seems.
I think
a
you
lot.
just keep your written powers that you spend, like your talents.
Mm.
I think it's something along that lines.
I'll be able to
Guess
tell
I'll
you.
take a treasure.
Okay.
What do I do?
No,
with
that
this
stays
guy?
there.
Oh, it stays.
You
Oh,
just
I-
get 3, and
And you
then
pick one.
You pick one, and it goes underneath your pack bird. It just you have to have a pack bird.
The
to have
backbird
treasure.
carries it.
Yep.
Right.
Okay, Steve. Unless you're gonna get treasure. Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that doesn't matter so much. I just didn't decide what I want to
If
do.
you want to murder Josh.
I'm not that concerned about it.
You just get character talents. I think this is per these.
These aren't very good.
All right. I'll go back out.
Do you have to face
So
threats when you cross them?
3.
Yes.
Unless you
you
have
have a
shield.
shield. Yeah. 3, 4, 5,
Or
6,
a
7,
card that says you
8.
don't.
So I'll have 8 this time.
Do some math on that, but I'll wait till my turn.
I will go 1.
How many arrows do you have?
What's that?
How many arrows do you have?
4 movement total. 2, 3.
Okay, so it
And
takes
I will
2
do
hearts.
this quest.
2 hearts first.
Yep.
And it's quest what number?
14. And I'm assuming you just skip that one with a shield.
Yeah.
You find a herd of buffalo with massive horns grazing in the hills. With a wild yell, dozens of hunters suddenly leap from behind a rock and descend upon the terrified animals, loosing arrows and throwing knives. Combat 7 check. Protect the herd from the slaughter. Skill 6. Take down your own buffalo in the chaos.
Combat 7 or skill 6.
Yep. Get more combat.
Have equal amount, really.
Equal amount, 2
Oh,
and
he
2.
does, doesn't he?
2 and 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
These go on the bottom.
Yeah.
Now they get discarded.
Yeah.
What did you end up pulling?
What's the lower number
You make more
that
than
I
one
have to
threat
make?
per
Skill
turn.
6.
If you do gain
Skill
one
6 to get my
It's
own.
nice.
Take down your own buffalo in the chaos.
I'm gonna try the skill 6 to take my own.
Okay.
You need a 4. Well, you have hearts, so it shouldn't be bad.
So.
You have to spend a heart just to get it.
Okay.
Do you want to spend 2 more to overdo?
No.
Okay. You sneak away with a load of fresh meat.
Oh.
-1 reputation, because you're a dirty buffalo killer.
Of course.
Take that.
1 green faction token. And 2 food.
Well, the buffalo is only 2 food. That must have been
I
a
mean,
baby
he didn't
buffalo.
do a very good job. He's not very skillful.
Must have been a baby buffalo.
And you can put a...
Oh yeah.
Oh, do you want to pay to put a thing there? Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
so
going for those
3.
gears and stuff.
And hold on a second. I will spend a food because this is my old shovel. When I build a camp, I can pay 1 food to gain 1 coin or 1 gem. I will
Nice.
gain a
Nice.
coin.
Alright.
That's really
My
nice.
turn?
Yeah.
I'm going out.
Whoa.
1, 7. So I'll skip that one.
Which
That-
one?
This one with my turtle.
Okay.
And then I'll go here, so that costs me a heart.
Yep.
I will do the quest now.
Are you getting the treasure?
Oh, wait, how do I do that?
Just by... First, are you doing the encounter?
Oh my gosh, I didn't even see all these
Yep.
things. Okay, hold on. Let's go. I'll skip that one. So it costs me 1 to be here,
Yep.
2 to be here. So
Okay, are
2
you
hearts.
doing gain a treasure?
Just 1 card?
Yep. I'm pretty sure. I could double check, but or Steve can double check.
You're gonna have to read the encounter thing
Yep.
for him, anyways.
Can
And in the
I,
book.
can I get the book?
Can I
And
do my
what is
side
your
quest?
side quest? Yep, you
12.
are forced to do it, I think.
The way you read it implied that
Yeah.
yes.
Because this is
Do I erase
instead.
it now?
I think you leave it there.
That's
I'm not
fine.
sure.
There's lots of
Yeah.
room for side quests, so.
Number 12, a lizard folk traveler with a patched hat stops you on the road. A red gash runs along his forehead, and his hand is bloody. A snarl beast attacked our camp and kidnapped many members of my clan. For Combat 7, you can hunt down and rescue the kidnapped clan. Or for a Skill 7,
Hold on, I think you're reading me the wrong one.
this is 12, right?
Are you under side quests? Because this
Ooh,
is
where
this
is
is
side
12 of
quest
that.
at?
Yeah.
Right. Remember, you're supposed to do this. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
check
that's
number.
what he's
Where,
reading me number 12.
where are side quests?
I don't know. I'm just saying that there's a number 12 on the board, so I think you're
Can
reading me that
you
one.
look up side quests for me?
Side quest.
Oh, right here. Q's. Yep. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I was saying, does this have anything to do with the robot?
You
So it
are
says Q.
totally-
Q12. So that makes sense. You reach the edge of town when the only remnant of sunlight is on an orange glow of embers on the horizon. Exhausted and ready to rest, you barely notice the two glowing eyes in an alley. A terrifying and familiar mechanical voice says, "You will take me to my child!" A rusty, broken robot limps into the lantern light, holding a shattered blade. Combat 9, draw your weapon and destroy the robot. Or a Skill 7, attempt to disable the robot so you can repair it.
I'm going to do skill 7, because there's no way I'm getting combat 9. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 skill to start with, so I need a 3. Woo!
Nice.
And I will spend 2 to overskill it.
Okay.
What's
You
the-
trap the ancient robot in a net and take it to the mechanical shop down the street. He resets the brain and memory mechanisms, and the robot wakes up as a helpful companion.
Yes!
"I'd like to visit my designer," he says. "If you help me find him, I'm sure it will be worth the trip." Plus 3 reputation,
Woo-hoo-hoo.
a red faction icon.
Yep.
And since you did the plus 2, you get 1 coin. And you get a new side quest. Quest Q13.
Thank you.
Here you go, Joe.
Yay!
Way up yonder.
Oh, and I'll pay 3?
Nice.
I'm done with this.
Very, very nice. Do you both those, Joe? Oh my
Oh
god.
my gosh, I do.
Nice 10 victory points. I'm going to return to town. I'm going to go here. I'm going to wipe those. Can you please remove all 5 and draw a new 5 for me?
Josh said, please. Wow. I've only heard him say that 7 times in my life.
You said, every time I say it, you
It's
say
on-
I
it's
say it 7
recorded
times.
forever now.
I'm deleting this video.
You don't know how.
True.
Wow.
Very,
Take
very
that.
true.
That's too many, but that's alright.
Ooh. I think I'm going to purchase that blue faction guy there for 3 gold.
Can you wipe and buy?
Yes.
Yes, you can. You can actually wipe after you buy 2 if you want.
Sorry, 5. And I'll take 2 back. Back to you, Matt.
Oh.
That's on.
That's a cool one, dude.
Which one?
That new one that just came down?
All the
New one that just came out is kind
yeah,
of
So
cool.
I got a
the
thingy.
demon guy.
Yeah.
Do you? There's no fire.
the one
there.
on this
oh,
one?
okay. Cool.
What's the hand?
And a gold and a. Let's
Gem.
just tell you what you need to build.
Gold
it.
and a
Oh,
gem.
gotcha. Reputation.
Ooh, the next thing I bought, another gem. Ooh.
You can't handle the gems.
I can't handle the gems.
Let's see here.
So I can go here. Oh, I don't have any cards. I could go there though, right?
Where?
the next one?
Yeah.
No hearts?
For no hearts
gain more
and gain
treasure.
another treasure. Yep, you can go back and forth.
Wow.
Yeah. But I mean, do you have a place to put that treasure? Which you do.
Yeah. Wow.
So these are basically the same thing, but one is better.
Oh, can I? I'm gonna do this.
What's it?
So the same thing, but one is better.
You may not. You need not
Well,
pay
this
a
one's
heart
slightly
for
better 'cause it
skip
gives you
spaces per turn.
movement.
Once
Yeah.
skip
Under the
spaces
same
It's
are-
like a
cost.
turtle.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It's cooking spices.
Okay, sure.
Should have done that one beforehand.
So,
Yep.
But I kind of didn't know what was coming up.
all right. So I will come back to there and gain 1 money, and I can do
No,
play
man.
one of my artifacts as a free action from that, right?
Yeah.
All right. So
Steve's
I'll
got
play
it.
that. I got Rustbot 8
Nice. Gives him a heart and a sword.
and 7 points at the end. So.
Nice.
Very nice.
So those there, and I got to turn in.
Oh, they're
Do I have to
good.
turn in the green? Because it's
No.
got the green, you just have to
You
have
just
one.
have to
is
So
have
you
that
it,
just
right?
have to have it.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, I wasn't sure on that one.
Here. And get a treasure.
Do you lose a heart for moving? Or
Because he didn't go over another
Ugh,
space.
that is the worst.
He just traveled one spot. What is it?
I may pay 1 food to visit an occupied building without.
can you get a
dueling.
treasure if you don't have an animal?
No.
Okay.
Well, you can, but then you'd switch it out with one of
If
your
you
other
choose
ones.
to.
You get
Okay.
to choose, yeah. That was not worth it.
Hmm.
Wasted turn. That's the worst treasure.
Yeah, I'm gonna go here and get food. So I gain 4 food.
You done then?
Yeah.
Okay. Matt, your turn when you're ready.
I get a turn?
Yep.
To the-
Can I get a food back, please? Because I can't get more than
Yep.
one.
Okay.
And then I'm also going to get rid of a card. Get rid of that one. And then... So what does fame get you at the end? Does it get you any more victory
Victory
points?
Victory points if you're in. If I think if you're above these spots, you get
Or on
like,
them.
Yeah, above or on, you get whatever the highest number is, I believe.
Yeah.
Can
So like if you're in number 9, you would get the 4.
It's not like super cost efficient to move it that way.
Unless you need it.
Yeah. Sure, I can't imagine what else I need that for.
Okay. Steve.
Alright, I'm gonna go back onto the roads. I'm at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I will go 1,
Me and Steve,
Two,
and Josh and Joe and them.
3, 4. So I will pay 1 to go there.
Okay.
I get to skip one because of my defense thing.
Yep.
And I will do the
Did
number
you,
2.
did you pay for this one?
Oh, I'm sorry. I do have to have one more then. So I didn't mean to not pay for that.
Quest 2.
Yep. So quest 2.
Thanks, you're gonna get 10 victory points also.
This is the broken
I
flame.
am certainly going to hope to.
In an abandoned quarry near the sea cliffs, a metal man sits beneath an overhang of hewn stone. His legs rusted beneath them. He cradles a pile of ancient books in his arms. A faint light shines in his eyes, but he doesn't respond as you approach. Do you use your skill of 7 to try to talk to him, or do you use your skill of 4 to take the books? You have all this fighting and you keep going.
Well, I'm equal amount of both. I didn't grab some of the stuff early. I should have. That was one thing I didn't do.
You do have 1 extra fight now.
Yeah, well,
But
yeah. but
neither of
I-
that matters.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
skill
yeah.
of 7 or skill of 4,
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah,
so.
yeah.
Hopefully mine are all skill based when I finally go out.
Makes a difference,
A
man.
fight of 9. What?
I get a hammer.
Skill of
Yes.
7, you said? would be
Yeah,
the one?
4 or 7.
Okay, I'm gonna do the skill of 7.
Alright, Steve tries to talk to him.
I have 2 to begin with.
Oh,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That gives you that
That's
three.
why I double checked.
Yeah,
A
man.
full minute after you address him, the robot looks up and greets you. He tells you in a creaking voice that he came here long ago to be closer to the stone from which he was born. He puts his books down and opens a compartment in his chest, removing an even more ornate tome with a jewel-encrusted cover. I can no longer walk, he says. I am happy here, but you could please return this book to a friend of mine? She lives in town nearby. I'll pay you for the trouble. You get a blue faction, a coin, and a side quest 16.
Okay, just 1 second. Let me write that.
Back to you, Joe.
Oh, hold on. Hold on.
He's gonna build the
I'll
town.
spend 3 to build that tent.
Right,
X.
I'll come here,
Mm-hmm.
and I will buy the red guy for free. Oh, which one do I want? Because I have 2 red tokens.
Oh, nice.
So I got any of them for free. Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
I am also gonna go to the saloon, and I'm gonna pay 2. I'm gonna grab Frog, and I'm gonna kick you to the side, buddy. So he doesn't count for searching and stuff in the future.
Not anymore,
right?
no. He's inactive now.
You could add them back in if you needed to for
Yeah.
some
No,
reason.
okay.
Well, I'm just saying in future turns you might want
Back to upside down Matt. Or
I don't like
Vera.
that you took the one I wanted.
Sorry.
Very nice. Well, you should be.
Not actually.
Sorry.
But yeah, I'll bring.
Sorry.
Either you can swing by and grab them, or I can bring them next time. The cables.
Oh, you have one?
Yeah. Or you can get them all, I should say. You spend a food to wipe those?
Yep.
Crazy, man. I checked to see if above and below's characters were double-sided for this game, but they're not. And I was hoping, like, because you could buy an expansion or an expansion came in your FR, the Kickstarter, for above and below, if you Kickstarted high enough, I was hoping those were double-sided, and they're not. Because these you can insert into above and below, but not vice versa. Which one did you pull?
Go.
Oh. How many are left in there?
That's none of your concern.
You're not the bad guy.
1, 0.
None of your concern.
Steve.
Don't tell him, Steve.
Steve.
Josh deserves this. He's done a lot of
Going
bad
back to
things.
town.
Not done a lot of
He
bad
just
things.
breaks it in half, the one that's left in there.
There's 2. I'll tell you, Joe. I don't mind.
Thanks,
I'm
man.
not a horrible
I
person.
appreciate that.
I'm a horrible person. I will remember that anytime you ever need anything ever again.
Ever.
When have I really asked? I haven't really asked you for anything.
Who came and helped you move in? Who helped? I helped you move into your house. I helped you move out of your. Yes, I did. Oh yes, I did. When there was no drywall in your house, I helped. Yep.
Did you help me move? Did I even have anything to move?
Yeah, from out of I went over to your trailer and
You
helped you
get
move
this
stuff
for
from your
free?
trailer. Put the fireplace in it.
Maybe.
And then I got Bill's dad to come down and help build stairs. And check to see if your house was gonna stand up the fire damage you had in your basement.
Which is still there with the charred wood.
Josh, your turn.
That's true. I don't remember you helping me. You must have. You don't gain anything by lying about it.
No, I don't. 2,
Well, you
3,
do a little,
4,
but-
5, 6, 7.
You said
Is
it
there
with
a
enough
guy you're gonna
conviction.
put out, please?
No, there's no more in the bag. Josh took them.
Well,
These are mine.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. So that will cost me a heart to go past. I'm gonna battle this dude, which I have 3 swords. So I need to spend
At least 2.
2.
He did.
Is that all you have to do? Is meet the number that's already showing?
Mm-hmm.
And then
Oh,
I'm
that's
gonna
not
go here.
bad.
Can you
What, it's
read?
progressively worse.
Can you read 5 to me, Matt?
I just told you I don't know how to read. I don't know how you
Oh, and I gain another pencil, please.
You find a group of angry farmers tying up a worried young man. This boy is a thief, says a woman in a straw hat. He was caught stealing livestock and must die. Skill 7. Convince them to rethink
I
their
gain that
decision.
heart.
Or a combat of 8. Fight for the boy's freedom.
Combat of 8.
Skill of 7 or combat of 8.
Oh, let's go. Skill of 7 is easier for me, sadly.
How many you have?
4.
He has like 1 billion hearts. He's already got it.
That's not hard.
2.
So I have 6. I need to spend 1 to make it 7. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Okay. You ask a few questions and discover that the woman in the straw hat is the boy's mother. She breaks into a sobbing fit. He's joined Zag, the treasure hunter, she says. He already swore an oath. Many young people around here have done the same. Zag promised them riches. Says they'll find some lost city filled with gold. Once Zag has them, they're as good as dead. The farmers let the boy live and vow to keep a close watch on him. 7 gives you +1 reputation and a yellow faction.
Yellow faction.
Cool. And you're spending 3 to build a thing there?
Yes, I am going to spend 3 to build a thing there, and then
How many gems do you get?
it's eyesights,
Yep,
so 3.
You put your thing there, so you get another one because you're clearing that. Okay. Mark.
Should I venture? Is probably a good idea, right?
In theory.
I guess we'll see what happens. I mean, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movement. But not many hearts. 1, 2, 3, 4,
It's
5,
not a
6.
good layer, but I don't have enough hearts. That's relevant.
Okay, so I'll go here first. I reset my hearts. Now I gotta move somewhere. I got 6 movement and 6 heart. No, 5 movement, I'm sorry. Huh?
I'm looking at that double-handed eye guy.
6 movement gem?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, they're on your people too. Oh,
They can be.
cool.
So does it cost to move past 10th? No?
Nope, they're free
I
movement.
mean, it's still a movement cost, but it doesn't cost hearts.
So you have 5 movement.
Yeah.
You can make it to here.
Perfect.
Right here.
And these are the things that are due that give you the actual
Correct.
quest?
Yep.
So I should probably do a quest, right? I mean,
That's up to you, sir. So really, an easy quest to get to would be obviously that one, because it would only cost you 1 heart unless you had something that let you pass.
I can ignore threat.
Yeah, so you don't have a tortoise to let you skip. Or I have one that lets me skip 1 skip space per turn.
Gotcha. And that'll just be 2 movement or just 1?
Well, 2 movement, but 1 heart.
Okay, so let's do that. And then when you start one of those, it ends your movement stuff, right?
Correct.
You'll have fresh movement from there. It doesn't. It's like in your next turn, you'd have 5 movement or 4 movement or whatever you
Okay.
get.
So it's the 1 under it.
Number 11.
11.
Coin. It's coin. So when you build, if you build a tent, you gain as many coins as you have eyesight.
You find a large, long-beaked, fuzzy bird caught in a net trap. It chirps frantically when it sees you, flapping flightless wings in an effort to escape. Skill of 8 to free the bird, or a skill of 7 to wait for the trapper to take the bird away and study his trap when he is gone.
Obviously the skill of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, you got a lot of items. Yeah, that's nice.
So I got 1 billion.
Yep.
11? Is that what you had? Okay. You carefully cut the net free. The bird chirps gratefully when you don't eat it and seems happy to follow you around when you give it a piece of fruit. Gain +2 reputation.
Woo.
This one's Matt. Yep.
Yellow faction.
Woo.
Yeah, probably.
A pack bird.
Yeah.
And since you got 10 or more, a treasure.
Ooh.
That's a pretty good encounter.
Yeah, it was. Probably one of the better ones
By the
besides
time
the
you did
quest
something
one.
worthwhile.
I like the follow-on quest
And if
ones.
you'd like to pay 3 hearts, you get to put a tent there.
What did 10th give me?
Well,
That's how we end the game.
That's how we end the game.
yeah, and
It's a victory point for every tent you have out.
and depending on if you uncover something that's got something, then you'll get.
And then you also get a coin for every aya you have.
So you get 2 coins.
2 coins as well.
Do I get it now or at the end of the game?
Right away.
Right away.
You get the
As
coins
long
right
as you
now.
put the tent. So you pay 3 hearts.
But I need hearts to move still,
Mhm.
right?
Correct. Well, you could always go back to town.
No, I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
Okay. Speed.
Beard, you're so weird. Why you get a rub on me? Have fun. I haven't cussed this entire live stream.
Good job.
I know. That's a lot for me. Steve, can I pick your nose?
No, but you can pick me. I'm gonna go here and pay a food to get
firebomb, by the way.
another.
I got a fireball.
Nice.
It's not that great.
Alright, my turn?
Yep.
I want to go out on a quest. I have
Sure.
2, 4, 6, 7, 8. I'll go. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 movement.
Okay.
So nothing, 1 heart, 2 heart, and I can skip that because I have a shield. So 2 hearts. No, I can skip 1 for free, so 1 heart.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'll get the quest.
When Josh comes back.
Yep. And it will be my quest 13. Because I have another follow-up quest.
Yeah.
Need my side quest read to me, sir.
Oh, awesome. Which side quest is it?
13. Sure thing.
He's up over in your neck of the woods.
You're in Q13, right? Because there's Ks and
Yep,
stuff.
Q13.
You search until you find a broken iron titan, half buried in the earth. As you approach, you notice that a few wooden stairs have been built up to the mouth. And climbing inside, you discover a clean, well-furnished office.
Oh.
At a desk sits an old, bald man with a scraggly white beard.
It's Josh.
Your robot companion eyes turn to a deep blue.
So did yours.
You will tell me where my child is, demands the robot. It's blue. Blue eyes.
Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Slamming its iron fingers down on the desk so hard that it cracks the wood.
Whoa.
Combat 6. Side with the robot and force the man to talk. Skill 8. Act as a mediator and learn more of the story.
Skill 8.
Skill 8.
Alright, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skill. Plus 1 to all quest rolls.
Ooh, that's a nice,
With my old lantern. So I need, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need 2.
1.
5, so I got 11.
Sweet. He stole away my child, says the robot. What is your child, you ask? The old man interrupts. It's a deadly weapon, he says frantically, as the robot attacks him. And you rush to defend the old man, breaking the robot into spare parts.
Oh.
Thank goodness you stopped him, says the old man, sending you on your way with a few souvenirs.
Yay.
Plus 2 reputation,
Woo.
a blue faction,
Woo.
and a coin.
That's it.
Yep.
Dang, I got treasure for overkill.
I'll do
And
3 to
that's the end of those side quests.
a 10th, which gives me 1, 2, 3, 4 money. And I get a coin for building that 10. Or gem, I mean.
To me, I'm gonna go here. Oh, no. No! Steve!
Come on in.
Just do one. You got 1,000 swords.
Sure.
I'm actually
So
gonna
does
go
Steve.
here. Town Hall. Gain 1 reputation when you visit the Town Hall. So, can you gain me a reputation right there.
Forgot I wanted to buy this on my turn. It's 2 gems, 5 money, 2 bread.
I'm going to actually get rid of this one. Ooh. So I don't have negative 3.
Yes.
5 to 1. I think I'm going to turn in this yellow faction symbol to get 6.
To get 5 total.
To get 6
I understand. I read the rule book.
items. And I think I'm going to take 3 coins. Yes, 3 coins.
Yes.
Go ahead, Matt.
So I got like a billion moves still. So this is 1 heart to go here?
Nope,
It's nothing?
Zero
it's
hearts.
nothing.
I want to do that.
Okay, Steven, you get to read encounter number 1. Well, not encounter. Story number 1.
He was number 1.
Where you were.
I don't know.
Yes.
Jansen? Yeah.
I don't know what whose book.
Sporty Weatherman Jensen.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, SpongeBob.
Here lies
You're always
Squidward's hopes and dreams.
Yep. Awesome. Okay. You find a square door inside a shallow cave. Massive chains cross the face, as if someone were protecting a great treasure. You spend the day cutting at the chains until finally you break through. Inside, in the pale beams of your lanterns, you find not a pile of gold, but a lone man sitting on a rock. As he stands, a red cape falls at his back, and he draws a hefty stone sword. His face is not flesh, but stone, and his eyes are empty and glowing. I am the Red King. I have been unfairly trapped here for many years, ever since the Arzian Wars. Help me out of this place, and I will remember you when I rule this land again.
4 people.
Okay. Skill 7. Attempt to shut the door and keep the Red King locked inside. Or, Skill 5. Guide the Red King to the surface.
Skill 7.
Okay, so you can try and stop him. Okay.
Oh, he already has 6.
6.
Okay.
Wow.
9, and it's always 2, you said?
Yeah.
So I get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You leap out of the chamber, throwing your weight against the door, but it's too late. The door bursts open in a gust of wind, throwing you backwards. The Red King climbs the stairs, leaving you in the cave with a feeling of overwhelming dread.
What a jerk.
At least you find a few treasures in the now empty room. Gain +1 reputation,
Oh, yeah.
a red faction,
Oh, yeah.
a coin,
Oh, yeah.
a gem because you overachieved,
Oh, yeah.
and you are now on a side quest, quest 1, so you need
Oh,
the
yeah.
pencil to do Q1.
Make it's Q1, not quest 1, because there's different other ones.
So just put the number 1 right here?
Yeah, I just said it was
Yeah.
a side quest.
Or Q1.
Q1.
Q1 is what you're putting down there.
Hey.
You don't have to get so butthurt, Steve.
I don't have to, but I'm going to if I want to.
Yeah, he wants to get butthurt, John.
That's
he does.
right. Right.
It'd,
I want
it'd
my
be really
buttocks
nice if
to hurt.
next time these all came with us again, but they don't.
And the only way to do the side quests is to hit those books things
Yep.
again? Alright.
2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Do these give me anything at the end of the game?
9,
There's
it's
victory
1,
points for. Can you hand me the regular rule book?
2,
I'll tell you end game.
3,
It's probably better that I don't know, I guess.
Why?
4.
I don't know. Get more things.
In there.
Drain points are gained from placing camps, trading routes, artifacts, threats, other card bonuses, coins, gems, faction
Yeah, I
tokens,
see.
chiefs, reputation, player board bonuses.
So only Chiefs,
That's
not
it?
the actual banners?
I
Alright.
said banners also,
Free.
Oh, okay.
I get a treasure as I go here.
because those are artifacts, right? No, those are not artifacts. Those are
Banners.
faction tokens.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
1 journey point for every unused faction token.
Wow, that's a cool one.
What is that one, Joe?
Switch
When-
1 faction token for any other token when you visit the general store.
Oh.
Alright, so I get
Cool.
quest.
Are you going to side quest still?
Nope. 15.
15.
Do I continue side quests in the next game?
Yes, I think that's the way
Yep.
the side quests and stuff work.
And you just cross it off, I'm guessing,
Yep.
when you're done with
That's
it?
what
Yeah.
I did, yeah.
Okay.
What here do?
One of Steve's friends is watching it. Lois is watching it. So there's your other ones.
The sunset is firing red and
Like
orange,
Ryan?
streaks out across the horizon.
Might be
As you move along the coast, you stop to eat at the side of a cliff. Peering over the rocks, you notice a chest smashed on the shore.
Oh.
There's no path down. You'll have to climb. Skill 5, finish your meal. The chest is probably empty. Skill 8, rappel down the rocks to see what's in the chest.
Skill 8.
Okay.
Hacks.
How many you have?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need a 2. 5. So I got an 11.
You grab your best rope and start down to the beach. Crabs scurrying away as you approach the chest. You imagine all the treasures it might hold as you break it open, but are disappointed to find a soggy book instead.
Yes.
You read one of the few legible passages. Day 30. Captain Shreya continues to defy my commands, and the soldiers are on her side. Even after her humiliating defeat in the invasion of Rockslide, she holds the respect of the troops. I must return to the Copper City and tell His Majesty of this. +2 reputation, a yellow faction,
Woo!
and a coin.
1 coin. I finally have yellow faction. And I'll spend 3. 1, 2, 3. And put the 10th out there. Alright. That's it.
Yes. I think I have to go for a quest here.
That was my character.
6, no, 5, 6, 7. Whoa, I have a lot more now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4, 6. Okay. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna stop there. I can pass 1 space for free, and then I'll pay for the heart for the other one. And I will battle this guy for 7. Which I have 3 swords. So roll something good, please.
Does it threaten your movement?
No.
Okay.
I just put it there so I know that
Yeah.
So I beat him.
It could if he failed.
Okay.
Correct. And then I will go here.
You don't have a side quest, do you?
No.
10.
In the center of your path is a massive tree with shimmering yellow leaves. A shriveled man with a white beard and white eyes sits at the base, carving at a river stone. Care to help me? I'm cutting some eye stones for this tree. He holds out the stone, and rough carving of an eye blinks at you. Skill 7. Help the man make eye stones. Skill 6. Dig up a few roots to sell at home.
I have a question, I guess. Can I play these at any time?
I thought
Says
you
anytime
that's
during your
choosing.
turn.
What are these? What are these called again?
Artifacts.
Artifacts. I'm just gonna double check.
It's anytime during your turn. It says on this card.
Does it?
Free action by an artifact can be done at any time in a player's turn. Can be done more than once in a player's turn.
I'm gonna buy this artifact for 2 gold.
Didn't you watch the video?
The wrong one, I guess.
There, I'll help you.
Oh, thanks.
Do you have the red faction token?
I have a red character.
Oh, is that all it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So now
You
I have
can
an
use
extra
any
sword
of
and
the-
extra.
Any of your people that
So,
are active or
It's
inactive.
a skill, you said?
Yeah,
Skill
skill
of
7
7?
or skill 6.
I'm gonna go skill 7 since I have 5 skill.
Okay.
And I have a
10.
overkill of 10.
You spend the day carving stones, and each time you set one into the tree, the leaves shake with gratitude. You know this tree is ancient, says the old man. It tells me about the past when the Arzians built the last ruin. And the tree knows of your quest. I can't stop you, but I offer you warning. The last ruin destroyed the world. It carries with it a false promise of happiness and riches. Think on this carefully as you travel. You thank him for his advice and continue on your journey. The 7 gives you +1 reputation and a blue faction. And with a 9, it gets you a gem.
Can I also have the pencil wherever it went? Because I beat another encounter.
I don't think I've beaten any yet.
You would have one of these. I'm going to spin the 3.
No side quest, right?
What? Yeah, no. You'd know it would have a letter and a number after it, of some sort.
So I have 1, 2, 3 searches. So I'll get 3 gems. I have a lot of gems.
You're up, Matt.
So many
Okay,
hearts to
fine,
get me
Asia.
here.
What?
How many hearts to get me there?
Where
Where
are
are you
you?
at? You're there, so 1, 2, 3, 3.
Okay. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 movement. Boop. Then there's nothing on that path.
I think that's the last.
You said 3?
Yep.
Dang. I wonder if we run out of them if it ends.
What, the quest tokens?
Is that
No.
3?
It's just.
You have the side quest. You have the side quest.
Side quest Q1.
What is it?
Q1.
Q1.
Skill, skill, skill. I have an idea for how to place the cameras if you guys
Over
want
a
to
grassy hill, you find the Red King and a group of bandits attacking a traveling wagon. The stone-faced king beckons to you. Join our attack, and you will be honored in the new kingdom. Combat 7 to defend the travelers, or Combat 5, join the Red King in the raid.
It's not skill based this time.
Nope.
I got 3 combat, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens if you fail?
You
don't
just
tell me.
don't get
What do I know?
You just don't gain anything of the thing. There's
Okay.
like not a technically negative consequence of it.
Gotcha.
Where do you want to put the cameras?
We'll try the. You said 7 and 5.
Yeah, Combat 7 or Combat 5.
I'll have 3. So I have to get a 4. So technically, I need at least a 2 to
Right.
succeed. So we'll try the 7.
Okay.
5.
So, all right. So
5,
that's
6, 7, 8.
8.
And then, so I'll use the 1.
You get 9.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And that was the Combat 7 test, right? Yep. Okay. You rush to defend the wagon, clashing swords and spears with the bandits and the Red King. The merchant on the wagon cracks his whip and takes off over the plain. You leap aboard and escape just in time. 1 reputation, 1 yellow faction. You get 2 food because you overdid it, and you go to Q2 as a side quest.
So just cross that off book Q2.
Yeah. Alright, I will jump back, and I'm going to go to here, and I will... Yeah, that doesn't seem likely. I'm going to drop that. I am going to...
That's nice.
This first one to 4 gets those?
I'll exchange that for 4 food.
I get 3 yellow dudes.
Oh, does it count these too?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's any of these on here, any of
So I
your
just need
side
one more,
people, and any of these, but not these. Not this on
Not your
here.
artifacts.
Alright,
Yeah.
yeah, those are costs.
Yeah.
Are you all done?
Yes.
I'm gonna go here. Place a 10. I get a thing and a coin, or a gem, I mean, and a reputation because I have fire on it. Very good. Okay. They're all filling down.
Yeah, no, I was just looking. I thought they were already filled, or else they called me.
And I'll build a boat for cheap money. So I have onion bombs and a horn bow. Shoulder bracelet and designer shoes.
I'm gonna come back.
Messenger shoes.
I'm gonna come back here. I'm gonna turn a gem in for a packed purple. So if you fill up all of 3 spots, you get 5 victory points also at the end of that.
Woo!
To you, Matt. Why are you looking at me?
I'm not allowed to look at you.
No, you're not.
Well, I obviously have to go back because I have 1 heart.
Don't have to.
Seems like my best idea. My best bet.
Oh yeah, hearts are good for battling too. So like if you battle in town, you can use hearts to help your battle. So that's why you keep your hearts when you go back to town.
Ah.
Because I almost reset mine. I was like, well, if I go to a spot.
Who's this?
That's me.
How many?
A lot.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I have 3. I just want to use the action.
Shoot. I should have one more coin.
Why?
Because I was supposed to get, I could give a coin or a gem, and I would have grabbed a coin.
I think you grabbed a gem, didn't you?
That would, each time I set a camp down, I should have
So if I
gotten
go
one.
here
So I
and
should have
lose-
grabbed another
Grab
one.
one.
If I go here and
Well,
lose,
you
I
can
lose
coin or a
reputation
gem.
and go to
Actually,
jail.
take a
What?
gem.
If I go here and lose, I lose reputation and go to jail.
No, you don't lose reputation. You just go to jail. But you could use hearts to help you.
To make up the
But it
difference.
doesn't reset.
No, but it doesn't matter.
When you leave
it does
camp-
when you leave, but not when you're in.
Yeah, but
around
coming
inside.
back and trying to take this over, I only have 1 heart left.
Correct.
Right, so you
But
still
it
get to
helps
roll.
you.
So you
Okay.
get a roll plus whatever
That's
your
right.
thing is. Right. So.
Who rolls first or does it not
Doesn't
matter?
You roll
Just-
together.
Ooh.
So I have to beat that?
Match it or beat it.
So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 total.
4, 5, 6, 7. I can't. Right?
Yep.
Because I just get 8.
So you just get a bread.
So you go to jail.
Yeah.
Where's jail?
Up there.
Yeah. So you got to go to this spot here.
And then next time you can go anywhere. Even if there's a person there.
Right.
Because you're coming from jail.
Oh, okay.
You could have. The one thing is, you could have chosen to fight dirty and got an extra sword.
But you have to do that beforehand.
Right. I think you have to choose to do that ahead of time, but just so you're
I
aware,
think-
you could have.
And is it ties you win or
Ties the defender wins, I believe.
can you
Yeah. But
or
whatever.
Your turn, Steve.
Um.
would that be under jail?
I mean, I guess in all fairness, I probably would have done that. So it would have been just based
You
off the
do
roll.
lose a reputation for fighting dirty, though.
Right. But it wouldn't make a difference either way at this point.
We'll find out. Because if ties and you win it, I'm gonna. It's just not how you roll.
Okay. I guess what I'm going to do is. Let's see. So if I go with that, if I do that, that will give me that. All right. I will go back out. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Next
6,
time.
7, 8,
Put one here.
9.
I was
Okay.
thinking about moving the camera. Like that
If you put
off.
one here, that's a much better view of the game board. Because to be honest, you can't really tell what's going on straight above. You can't see the pieces or anything. So you put one here to have an angle of the game board.
On there, we can't. What if you had it? If you had a full
I was gonna add
laptop?
another, add my webcam. Because you can hook up 3 to the same thing. There's a USB slot. You put one here, so it gets you, and one there, so it gets us. So you
Wouldn't that
have,
be 4?
no, get rid of that one. You can't see anything anyway from straight above. You can't
Actually,
tell
I'm
where
going to play
pieces
this
are or anything.
before I actually go out.
So if we mounted one right on top of the laptop, that gives you enough angle of the board to where you can see
Play
everything.
that.
And then just have 3 cameras and you get
Gives me
everything.
one more.
The only thing you're really missing is somebody's player
So,
mat.
so I'm gonna go to.
Defender wins ties. or inactive player if you're in a 2-player game.
I can still lose a fame if you want to play fair.
What?
I can still lose a fame if you want.
If you would have done it. If you would have honestly
So go
done it.
1, 2. So this will be 1, 3. I'm gonna actually choose not to use my defense because it
Yeah.
says you may,
Mhm.
so that I can go ahead and attack the what's it there.
I mean, if you would have used it, I mean, to be fair,
So-
that's up to you, man. But yeah, my plan
Three,
was to
four.
actually not put the laptop here and put it like on a table or on a stool or something.
5.
So then this
Sweet.
camera, I guess we could just put it on the box, but I didn't really
We
want
got more
to.
dice towers.
And then
Do we?
there.
Yeah.
So you'd want one facing you guys, one facing us.
Put one here. You two.
Two.
Put one there. Us. And then
And
put
then
one
one up
higher
there.
right here at an angle. Because, like I said, straight above, you can't really tell where the game pieces are or anything.
1, 2,
Oh, word, you can't
3,
be watching on a computer screen now.
4. So I have to bring one more there.
Phone screen.
Yeah,
But I
I
get
can
it.
tell.
Just from
One of
turning it
those.
sideways.
Just from turning it sideways.
I mean, if you look on a laptop screen, it's going to be 5 times, 6 times bigger than that even, you know.
Yeah. It's definitely autofocusing in and out.
And then I'm gonna go there. And
I don't know if that's because Steve's moving arms in and out.
probably. And
Yeah,
I'll go
'cause
back to
whenever-
here and I'll
whenever he
end.
moves out, it like
I'll spend
re-autofocuses.
3. 1, 2, 3. And I get to
For
put
sure,
another
add the other
tent out
camera
there.
and point it both ways. I'd rather see us talking than
And
Yeah. Then,
nothing.
and I've
then
got
just-
yeah.
I mean, it
1,
kind of shows
2,
ish.
2.
For first time.
So I get 2
Be gentle.
gems.
The gentle dump
Cool.
jump in.
Go ahead.
I'm going to go here.
Not allowed.
I'll get a coin. And I'm going to turn this in for a red faction token. Because I have an ability that lets me do that. And then I'll take the red leader.
Nice.
Red leader reporting in. You have to say that. That's part of the game.
Red 5. Red 4. Lizard folk reporting in. I claimed a chief. Suck it. Your turn, Josh.
Wow.
That's what this spot is?
No.
Oh.
Whenever you have
I just
5
got my 4th
or
one.
4th one.
Oh. I
Because I
didn't
have a
realize
special
it
that lets
was.
me trade faction tokens.
No. I just didn't realize that that's how you got that. That's fine. There were a couple parts that I didn't hear very well because I was, trying to work and do the thing at the same time.
Go ahead, Matt. Doesn't really help me, man.
Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. For a yellow. And then that puts me at 4. So I'll take the yellow chief.
Where did you go? No. Nice.
You trade for a yellow token.
Nice.
Which one's yellow? Does it describe me? Trading, traveling, loyalty, respect, freedom, exploration, persuasion.
That's red.
Okay. Avoidance, crafting, repairing, cooking, machinery, patience.
Oh, yeah, I'm a machine.
Alright, so I have 5 movement. So I'll go.
Did you end up beating that dude?
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
I'll go 1.
There's
Oh,
things
yeah,
on both
that's right.
sides, so
That's
it's
right.
dead.
Yeah. 1, 2.
So
That's
now
what I
you
was
get
going
one.
to do.
Yep.
Yeah. 2.
You're still good at counting, Steve.
Well, that's 1 heart to go there because I'm not going to stop there.
Excuse me.
3. Okay, that's
not bad.
Spend a heart to do that.
4.
Does that count? I'm
Nope,
so confused
because
now.
this isn't.
So that one does not take a heart. to move
This
back
one doesn't
there.
take a heart.
Right, I'm stopping here is what what I'm getting to.
It doesn't.
Or
cost
no,
a
that's
heart
right,
to-
it doesn't
to
count. You stop, that's right. Okay.
Hey, Chrissy.
And
Here's your good puppers.
okay. Take that instead of that, apparently. And then,
Oh, that's really good.
What? Hacks.
King Timber's going to build a camp on a trade route space.
I had 2 of those, but I didn't have them until after I got
Until
done.
after you
Until
did
all
Can I
of the
discard
trade
this
routes
point?
were already done.
Sure.
Because they're negative points, right?
They're
Actually,
negative
I
1
will-
point, so it's not too terrible.
I played a lot of Rosenberg games, so negative points are.
I'll go
Why not?
1 more, which will go there, and then I will drop 3 to
Never
put
had a begging card.
that on.
Need 2 gems.
Wow.
All done?
Much wow.
Oh, come here. I'll trade in this for a coin. I will discard this, and I will spend this to go up 1.
So that treasure's still active here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, until the other side gets claimed as a
Oh, Josh,
tent. So like this side gets. once
So
it's
are
up
these
there.
still active since you can't have one on both sides?
Correct.
Right.
Okay.
Well, you could, but you have to have more things out there.
Oh, so you can build a tent wherever.
Yeah, you can
Well,
build a tent in
right
any
here,
spot.
right here,
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, those would get you gold if you if you do those in those spots instead of whatever else you get. So,
What do I want to do, man? That is rough. I think I'm going to. That sucks so bad. I need money, is what I need. It's so hard to get money.
Money.
It's easy. Oh, put camps down.
I think I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna. How many swords do you have, Joe?
1, 2, 3.
And Matt, 3.
1,000. 3.
I'll go against Joe.
Oh. Fine.
You gonna fight dirty?
No, I'm gonna fight honorably. I have 4.
So I win the tie.
I'll spend a heart.
That's what you think.
I don't think you can spend hearts in defenders. Don't spend hearts.
Spend another heart.
So I go up a rep since I fought honorably.
That's what you think.
What are you looking up? To do honorably or not? I'm
Seems
gonna get
like
rid of
don't
this
worry
for
about
7. I'm gonna take 3 coins.
Alright, camera's got how many you took, so.
Alright. Matt, your turn.
My turn. I get a turn?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to show you where it's at? 'Cause I just looked it up.
no, I'm looking up something else.
Steve, your turn.
Yeah, Steve.
Or Steve.
I have to be again.
Happens. Here, I can look it up while you're.
I'm not. What,
It's your turn.
I understand that. I realize that it's my turn.
It's just getting late, so.
I understand that. Okay. I'm gonna come back and I will go to.
I can't believe all these got filled so quickly in the game early on. I literally put 0 up there.
I'll work on a.
Starting game, logo,
Yeah.
watermark.
Whatever. Like when they see it, it'll be. Whatever it's called. Thumbnail.
Gotcha.
Your
I'll
turn.
create a playlist.
Just
Alright.
either
Go lead time.
near and far thumbnail.
2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Go here. 1, 2, 3. Another 10th. Oh my gosh. I get 1, 2, 3, 4 money. I'll turn this in, just keep it. And I want to build this for 5 money.
My turn?
Yep.
I'm gonna build this, so 2 gold and and this gives me gain 1 reputation when you visit the saloon. I am going to visit the saloon and I'm going to buy
There you go, Matt.
Yes, I did pull them in. I'm gonna buy this for 2, since I have one. And since I visited the saloon, the Singing Skull gets me 1 rep. No.
You just used?
I paid for it.
You put it down,
I
and then
didn't.
he went to the saloon.
Then I went to the
afterwards.
saloon afterwards
Yeah.
to gain a rep.
I already moved you up. Because you said, you put it down, and then you said, I'm going to go to the saloon, so I moved
He
you up
thought
already.
you got a rep for just putting it down.
Gotcha. I didn't see that you moved me up.
No, I gave, because he said I'm going to go to the saloon, that's why I gave him the rep.
Gotcha.
Okay, Matt, your turn.
Yep.
Do you want to put it on a new character?
There's none in the bag.
Then you probably should have refilled it, Matt.
Well, I didn't buy it. That guy's the best guy in the game, actually.
He's one of everything.
Mine's nice, but he's only 1 health.
Only one.
Okay.
Forget that guy, I got my dog.
That's nice.
Turn it into a cat.
Oh, when I went there, I guess I could have got rid of one. Which is probably what I'm gonna do. That was from when I was here, sorry.
Is bread worth points
It's
again?
a nice one, but man.
What's up?
Is bread worth any points? Food?
I have no idea what's worth
Give me
anything at the
the
end.
book, please. Wow, Steve.
Wow, Steve.
Wow, Steve.
I don't know why I was on the books.
Didn't I already
I don't
read
either.
this to you?
Yeah, you did. I'm not a good listener.
No, food is worth nothing.
Okay.
Didn't he read that to you already?
1 journey point for every 2 coins or gems
Still
they
haven't
own
seen
at the end of the
flag
game.
post anywhere.
Players gain 1 journey point for every unused faction token. Players gain 5 journey points for each chief they own.
Yeah.
Adventures and food are worth no points.
Bum, bum, bum. I guess I'll explore. I'll go out here. So it leave me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, like a billion movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
I'm not sure why I'm out here again.
Steve, everyone wants your character. Josh was trying to move it too.
There.
That was my mistake.
I don't know. I'm gonna get little clips to put on them.
I have not had an issue with mine at all.
Well, yours is twice the size of
No,
everything.
it's not. I don't know.
Yours is 2 of us.
That's robotist.
So I have to pay for
Roboticist?
every full one.
Robotist.
What?
So
No,
so
it costs you no.
No hearts.
To move there.
Just
Yeah.
2 movement.
okay. So 3, 4, 5, and then I can go there just to get an account.
Do you have 6 movement?
I have 7,
Okay.
and that would cost me 2 hearts.
Yes.
So I'm gonna do that so I can pick up a treasure and then there. Or would I pick up 2?
Nope,
No, just
this
one.
one doesn't count.
Okay, but this one does.
Yep.
So let's do that.
So
Okay. So you get a treasure and you lose 2 hearts. No, you battle. It's a
Rice
battle.
cakes. The first empty space you pass in your turn costs no hearts. Cool. So I battle. It's a 3. Before each
It's a
con-
9.
It's a 9.
Yeah. It's the bottom one. That's how many victory points
I don't
it
think
is.
they'd interrupt when I went to town hall. Shit balls.
Before. Whole stream, Josh. I was okay. Whole stream. Hurry up and stop it.
We have 2 seconds left.
Before each combat, roll a die.
They say it on music and on TV. I'm not too worried about it.
6. On a 6 plus 2 combat.
good.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What is he doing?
It's something that is combat.
9. That's what it
9,
is.
so you need it. You got it. And you put a tent on there.
Are they supposed to go underneath?
Yep.
Are you sure?
And then you end up here. Do you want to put a tent there for 3 hearts?
What do tents give me?
1 victory point for every 10 out on the board.
For every.
Tent out
Oh,
on the
I thought
board.
you said every 10. I was like,
Tent out here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought you
Well,
just meant
off your board,
Oh,
I should
okay.
say. Sorry.
no.
Okay. Steve.
Tents are for squares.
I see. Gonna go
Stupid food.
here
Are you sure?
and
going nowhere.
That's right. There's no more of those
Alright, I'm
symbols,
gonna
are there?
spend this
Can you have more than one
to gain
chief?
4 food.
Yes. And chiefs can't be stolen.
You can steal stuff?
No. Chiefs can't. Well, I don't know. Maybe.
Along with Chiefs, nothing can be stolen.
Chiefs can't be stolen. Is what the video said. Chiefs can't
Along
be
with
stolen.
everything else in the game, chiefs also cannot be stolen.
Well, when in their video,
Right,
it just said chiefs
'cause if
can't be
someone- you
stolen.
would- if someone got
Alright,
5,
I'm
maybe
gonna-
they would move.
You guys all watched the other video.
Discard that. I will go ahead and spend 3 and 3 and 2 to put out a cookbook. And I could spend that and that, but that's a little late at this point. So I will be good at this point.
I know what I'm going to do on my turn. You guys are going to be so excited.
Not really.
You will be. I guarantee it. Can 2 people be on the same spot?
Yes.
Hex. What do you get? You get a gem for each eye?
No, when you uncover a gem down in the row,
Oh.
you just got to one where there was an actual gem in it.
Did I take them off in a different order?
Nope.
I mean, you can, but you have to get the things.
That might have been in the video you watched, but it ain't in the video we watched.
I'm gonna go here. So I'm gonna try to fight this thing.
Okay,
Which is a
that's
10.
12 hearts.
And I have 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, yeah, just no shot.
So 9. So 1 more. And then I'm gonna build for 3. So I get a gem. Please.
So I
Just fill in 1 square.
I need that also.
No. You filled in too
And
many
how
squares,
many
you're not allowed to
coins?
fill any more squares.
3 coins
I don't know.
for each eye, right?
You know, 1 coin for each eye.
You can't just be making up stuff.
I'm actually gonna.
You do the
Five.
encounter?
Oh wait.
It's an 11.
When you build a camp, pay 1 food to gain 1 coin or 1 gem. So I'm gonna pay a food and gain a coin.
Yeah, I didn't do that again 2 times. Jeez,
And then I'm gonna
that's like
pay
I
2
remember.
coins to put that out.
Can I keep
And-
moving after the encounter or no?
You mean you're talking about when you fight that guy? Yeah,
You have to do the encounter
You have to.
when you move, yeah.
You have to keep moving. You can't stop on the encounter space.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you must. You don't. You. If you had more movement, you could have kept going past
You
that.
can keep
Well-
going back and forth
Well,
if you want.
technically, if you don't succeed, you go back.
No, I understand, but I'm saying like
Yeah.
once you succeed, as long as
I just want to cross to get another treasure.
right. Okay, so you can avoid that
You'd have to go
encounter
all the way back
because you.
here.
Which is fine. He has plenty of movement.
I
but
can't
he
stop
has-
at a 10?
You can. Why would you?
Oh, to get the treasure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you have to pass this first, so.
Well, he doesn't have to.
The encounter you
He
do.
was here, so yes, he does.
Oh, you
He's
gotcha.
going this way.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
So regardless,
So-
that happens first.
yes.
Unless
Okay.
you have a.
I can skip it. I don't want to.
Okay, so go ahead. So do what you're gonna do.
Did I pay a heart? No.
Doing the firebomb first.
yeah, you have to. It doesn't give me an option.
Okay.
1.
One.
Awesome. Lose a heart.
Wow, that sucks.
1, 2, 3. I got 3. It's 11. So I don't know if I can get it.
Probably not.
Well, you can give up.
I'd have to roll
I should
6.
have kept that.
Good luck.
Try to get 6 coins. Some of these would have been nicer earlier. Like I've hardly used.
Yeah,
any
several
these.
of. Well, I got those 2.
Oh, wow.
6 you got exactly.
7,
If you,
8, 9, 10, 11.
They're like an amazing beast at the bottom.
It's like a Titan or something like that, I think.
give.
I wonder when the
Take
bosses
the
come out.
So I'm gonna keep moving so I can get a treasure at least.
So you're going past this, so
Yeah.
it's a heart.
My first empty space is free.
Okay. You're going to go to here?
Yeah.
So you get a treasure. Okay.
Does everybody else get
Where
a
you-
1 more round?
Yeah. Well, you won't. Goes to the end. Whoever back to the last
Perfect.
player.
Got. Well, like Steven was first, but everybody else still gets it.
Oh, I thought you were first because you had this. I
No.
thought that was
it's
first
supposed to
player
be, yeah,
marker.
it's supposed to be first player marker.
Okay, yes.
That's what I was wondering.
Yes.
Discard, please.
Let's
I'd like to check, but yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone gets
Yeah.
equal
Amount of turns. Yeah.
Steve's turn.
Oh yeah.
Next one.
Play continues until the current round ends.
Right.
So that doesn't mean.
Yeah, because I would have started the round.
Correct, but say you went out,
Yeah, everyone else.
Steven wouldn't get another
No.
turn.
Right. That's what he was saying.
I was wondering if everybody else got another turn.
That's what he said. No, and then
Like
verified.
like a. Never mind.
I thought you were first player. That's why I said if I go out, no
Gotcha.
one else gets
Yes,
another
yes,
turn.
yeah.
Right.
But I was. That's why I was confused because I
You
wasn't.
did. You
first
obviously
player.
didn't say that in the other part, and the video will
Steven,
not
shut
say
up.
that you did.
Which video?
The video that you watched.
Yeah, the one that you watched
Above and
above and below. I will go back out to here, so I'm at 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movement.
I have to go back to town.
So I want to go.
Stop moving things.
So I will go
It's supposed to take an hour and a half. This game is.
1.
I had
I
to
don't
ask
know,
27
Google it, dude.
questions, so.
And then I'll spend 1, 2, 3 to drop a tent.
It's fun. It's fun.
Obviously, the first game is going to take the longest. You didn't really know what was going on. You had
And
it set
I
up
also
and
get
cameras. When did we really start the game? Like, how
1,
long has the video
2,
been
2
going?
coins.
Over 2 hours.
60 to 120 minutes.
Go ahead.
Okay.
So an hour to 2 hours. So if we
I'm gonna
start
take
at
one of these.
if we
and
start
three
at
of
7,
these.
that wouldn't be bad. You know what I mean? You start at 7, end at 9 ish. Next time shouldn't take as long because there won't be, in theory, as much setup.
I can keep as many of these as I want.
Right.
Do them all, Joe. Every single
Oh,
one.
one of those. I forgot you can go get those.
Nope. That's a cool one, but that's not going to happen with all the gems Josh has.
Is there a finite amount of resources?
No,
Yes.
it's you get bonus points if he has the
You
most
get
gems
one.
at the end of the game or something like that. So
That's nice. Go for that blue character. Nice. 'Cause you're at 3. None of mine were worth a lot of big points. Like you get a 7-pointer, which are the hard ones. Trying to get in my hard one.
I'll do this. For 2. And 3 win.
How many swords do you have, Joe?
At least
2,
one.
3, 4.
I'm gonna go here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 also.
Bam!
Can I go up a rep because I fought honorably? Did I go up a rep last time for fighting honorably?
Yes. You for sure did.
I don't think so.
We'll check the video later. I'm sure you did.
No, I didn't actually, because I didn't know that nobody else did.
Don't do that. Don't give it to him. I'm pretty sure he did.
No,
I'm pretty sure you did too.
So many swear words.
I'm pretty sure that the one that I'm pretty sure that the thing you're thinking of is when you gave him the rep for the other thing.
That was before that.
All right, well, whatever. What else do you do? What else do you
I'm gonna take. 3 and 1, I think, or 2 and 2. I think I'm gonna do 2 and 2. Let's go 2 and 2.
Meow, meow, meow.
Can you please look? Thank you.
You really want me to look?
Yes, I do.
You're the chick with the blue face?
Mhm.
We're all the way back at 2. At 4. The 4 spot. 2, so.
Mhm.
You You were all the way back here.
When?
So you battled twice, and then you went up once for doing that. So you should be back one.
Back one?
You should, yeah, you're too far up.
I went to the town hall.
Not this turn you didn't. You were here, you battled once, you battled twice, you went to the town hall once. So that's 3.
And then he just did an honorable battle.
And you
I
just
increased
did
to
another
one more.
honorable battle.
I just counted that.
Oh, that was one of the 2
Because
battles.
he's only done 1 battle since...
When I go to the town hall, I get one.
I know.
But
2 battles, 1 town hall visit. That's all you've had since then. So you should be 3 up from here. 1, 2, 3. You're 4 up.
Where?
You're right here. This is 20 minutes ago.
okay, but go more recently. Go back even just a little bit before that.
He's at the same
No, 'cause
point.
he was asking
No,
if you
I'm
got
not
the-
saying previous to that. I'm saying like now since that. Well, whatever. doesn't matter.
To see how I moved up an extra 1. How did I move up an extra 1?
Because you said you didn't get the point for battling before.
Which I don't think I did. Which would have been earlier in the game.
That's what he said.
I mean, if it was 10 turns ago, we're not going to get it, that's for sure, but
It's fine.
I say you lost it, sorry.
These don't count towards the tokens, do
No,
they?
no,
Gotcha.
that's the cost, it's not an actual thing.
Right.
Is it Matt's turn?
Technically, yes. I'm just looking at these
Okay.
to see which ones I am and I discard and keep. That one ain't gonna happen because I need -2.
Yep.
6. Can I have 6 food, please?
You don't get bacon.
Good.
Alright, Steve's turn.
I'm gonna gather these 2 and discard this one also. And I'm gonna technically do this when it's still my turn.
Cool. You have a yellow guy?
There.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I didn't know.
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
have any
yeah.
yellow guys, so.
And I have an extra yellow.
You all done?
No, actually, no. I'm gonna go out here. I'm going to go. Let's see, some 10 again. I am going to go to.
What is considered a trade route space? That's these, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's pointless. They're all taken. I think Steven has a lot of them.
I have a couple.
Yeah, this one's amazing. You may reroll your die once per quest.
That's nice. And you have that +1 per quest. That's what it
I
really
just
is.
got that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. I guess I just need to pay more attention to those.
Alright,
There.
so I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. I will end there. Spend 1, 2, 3. Put out another tent. Get 2.
When you buy people and you set them aside, they count towards your.
And
thing
I'm gonna
also,
go ahead
right?
and
Your amount of, like, since I have 2 of those, I got a
They
third.
count towards getting the.
Yeah.
Or towards your
when it's a
discount.
reputation amount, it doesn't have to be the exact. It has to be at least that much, like at least that low or at least that high, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Right. Okay. All right. So I will go ahead and I will play the flintlock pistol. Cost me 4, and I have to have at least a -1, and I'm technically at a -2.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
+2 to dual rolls, guys. Watch out.
All set?
Yep.
Can I get the 3 blue guy for free?
Nice.
3.
And then you gain that chief.
You said 3 blue guy, right?
Yeah.
He's going to do
That's the
4.
4
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
where,
3
you,
hearts.
where you have 2 hands and an eye.
But he's 3 hearts, so.
No, you need to buy one of them.
Alright. That was awesome.
That's not better.
More hearts, my stupid lizard guy. This is 3, 6, 9 hearts. Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna visit the town hall, so I gain 1 reputation when I visit the town hall. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna visit the town hall. Can you move me up 1 represent 1? Don't put me upside down, dude.
I'm
just-
not putting you upside down!
Come on. You're pissing me
You
off.
want your reputation up
Yeah.
one?
Yes, he
Okay.
does.
There you go.
Fine.
What else you doing?
I'm gonna do a trade. I'm gonna trade 1 gem for 1 gold,
Okay.
and that's it. I just wanted the rep.
Okay.
Your turn, Matt.
Oh, I have to get 4 extra
But technically, it was only one more victory point.
Hmm? Yes, yeah. But
Right.
it's one extra victory. It's gonna be between you and Joe.
He's gonna
You
do
two.
it. He's definitely.
Because he has a 7, 6, and 5, but you have the 2 5s and the 7 and the 11 and a 7. Yeah, you definitely got it, Joe.
Yeah, like I said, he's definitely ahead of me.
Or at least this one, because it's overtime.
I really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's going to be nice is I have 2 stars I can spend, whereas you guys probably only have 1.
I don't have any.
You have 1, you start with 1.
Oh.
And then when you use it, you fill in the whole entire thing.
So I'm gonna go this
Just
way,
blank it out.
and the first empty space costs me nothing.
And then you write like this,
Counter.
a short outline of what it does.
Roll your bow.
3 gets me loser heart. Cool. I'll roll the same one. 5. 6,
What is all the things
7,
he's
8,
doing?
He's just moving.
But why is he
11,
rolling?
12.
Oh, is he fighting?
Mm-hmm.
Killed the elephant. You're a horrible beast.
You have a lot of swords though, don't you?
Nope.
Oh, you've been using health?
Yep.
And a bomb.
Yeah, it works.
I'm not gonna thingy.
And don't forget the circle on the thing there.
Yeah.
Color in your star as well.
Oh, you color in the star?
Once you
No,
do,
once
three.
you win.
once you get to the third
Yeah,
one,
you color in the star.
What does the star get you?
You can spend it.
that's experience
For
points to
upgrades.
actually get an upgrade and stuff.
It carries from game to game.
Let's see. So
I haven't done a single encounter.
Wish I would have watched the right video.
I don't remember that part of the video. I must have missed that part. I also don't.
They didn't do it
Oh, 'cause they weren't doing a
They
campaign.
weren't doing a campaign
Right.
or a character. Because you can
Right.
do a character where you do 3 things, 3 games at a time.
all right, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, and I will stop there to fight the super creature. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. So
Yes?
I got
Can you do more than
4.
one
Was it
encounter a
4
turn?
left, dude?
It's
No,
only
like
for
you
dueling.
can't keep on going. I don't think.
Joe, can you do
Wait a
more than one
minute,
encounter a
how do I
turn?
Like, could have he kept on moving?
Yep. It says in the thing that you can cross back across spots.
Oh.
Fairly certain it doesn't stop them. Did you want to keep going?
No, because I'm down to 1 heart, but just curious.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess if you wanted to hop back and forth between 2, like 2 of these.
Yeah, like if I'm literally just trying to
Yeah.
fight stuff.
Yeah, true. It's so high now. Like,
15's no problem. Could have done that last turn.
how is 13 no problem?
I could have done it last turn.
How many swords? Do you just only have 3 swords?
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you roll a 1,
Don't roll a 1.
7, 8, 9,
4 more.
15. So we'll take that.
really bad.
What's that out?
You have a decent.
And
amount of
I'll
swords,
move
don't
to
you?
there.
That works
Go
really well.
1, 2, 3. And put that out. I'll get 2
Wow.
of those. That's it. And then it goes around one more time and we're done.
I thought you had 2. Oh, because you put 1 for that.
So you get another turn or it ends when it comes
No,
Yeah, it
back?
ends
I
when it
was
comes
first
down,
player,
yeah.
so.
I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, heart. Fill the thing there for 3 hearts. I get 1, 2, 3, 4 gems. And I'm gonna spend 3 gems in a coin.
That sucks. I'm not gonna get this now.
Well, go to the trade thing and get rid of it.
Alright.
I'm already there.
Well, do something else.
Oh, I'm gonna try to go out. Makes the most sense.
Dang it, I can't build it because I trade my yellow one away.
What? Build what?
Because
his
I traded
last
my
Oh
yellow
yeah,
one.
well, I was trying to get more coins.
I have enough to build it. I was like, how do I build that one? Oh yeah, I traded
I'm
my
gonna
yellow
go
one
out.
for a blue one. Of
So
course.
2, 4, 6, 8. I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and
see that in the
skipping.
game score.
So 14, which is a lot.
I guess I could've
How
done
many
a
do you
little
have?
better, huh?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
So you need 10. Alright.
So I have 7. So I need to spend 7. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just to defeat it. Did you scratch off another thing
No,
on
I
yours?
don't. I didn't get it up with pencil.
Why did I do that counter?
You can just steal golf pencils next time you go golfing. Or putt-putt.
Yeah, I need it also.
Yep.
Screw ups in the box.
And I can't build a camp is what I really wanted to do.
I might have actually been closer if I had remembered to grab all of my coins and or gems when I built camps. Once I
Oh.
got that button.
Game.
It's like
When you build a
everything I
camp,
did.
pay. I
Everything.
didn't build a camp. Ah, never mind.
Yeah, you're short. You're up. Killer.
Well, give me 2 points for sure. Do that, or I can go look at treasure chests and possibly get.
You
some
can. You
gold.
don't gain rep for fighting, do you?
You get the.
Hey,
No.
You get a ton.
No, no. What are
Oh,
you talking?
reputation.
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry, I thought you meant victory
Victor
points.
points,
I was like,
yes.
you got a lot that would.
Go there for 2 or possibly more for the treasures, but most treasures probably don't give you
Yeah.
points.
Yeah.
I should have fought more. I didn't realize how many actual sword. Like, even though I didn't have that many swords, I didn't realize how many swords I didn't really think about it. How many swords I had.
Yeah.
I'll get rid of this for 5 gems.
Hmm.
Gems are worth
Not 5 gems. 2 gems.
Yep. Gems cost
Gems are
2 each.
two
Ah.
apiece.
okay, never mind. I want to think that then. It doesn't matter where I was gonna come back anyway.
You could trade in 3 yellow, or 2 yellow, and get 5 gems.
No.
Wrong.
No, because you
You can only
can't
get
do.
1.
You trade 1 for 5 of something, or 5 up to 5 for 1 of something.
You could
But
trade
you-
in 1 yellow and get 3 gems, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
That would get me.
Yeah.
1 more victory point than I'd get now.
Oh.
So these are worth 1 victory point each,
Mm-hmm.
and these are 1 for every 2.
Mm-hmm.
Food is nothing, but I have a thing for food.
No, then we know how to play next time.
Oh, you have
It'll
5
be more
food?
fun.
You could spend a gem.
Or 7
Just
food.
spend your gem there to go up 1. That gets you another victory point. Because that 1 gem's not worth anything.
I
right?
might get more food, so I get the victory points for this because Josh has 7.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'll
I
get
mean,
more
you
food.
kind of do both, to be honest. You can
Well, I
spend
can't
it-
get food from here. Oh, you can. You can.
Mhm.
Yeah, you could trade out to get more food if you wanted to.
Mhm.
So,
That's 3 to 4.
and it's
so
one
that's 1.
per, so you could trade
So I can get rid of the 1 gem.
right.
And that
you
would
can
give
do
me
that
one
to
food.
give you
2 food.
reputation. You
Okay.
could do that to give you reputation, give you your rep up 1 more, so you gain the extra point for that. And you also, because you get to do all of these things, you can also do
So
the
turn
trade
the
with
red
one
one
of the
in
others.
to get 5 food.
If 5 food is
I
5,
don't need that much food.
But do you
You can
need-
split it among different things.
correct.
right?
So we'll turn a.
But the gem makes more sense spending up
Well,
there, so you get more
You can get a
rep.
food and 2 gems. Right?
Yes, and then I can spend 1 of the gems because you
Yeah.
do it in any order.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna spend 1, or this gives me 5.
Mm-hmm.
I need at least 2 in food.
Oh, okay. Well, then you can only get 1 gem. And 2.
Yeah, because I can only get up to 5 anyway.
Yeah.
Because I have to have, if you have the most food.
Yeah.
So I need at least 2.
You
And then I'll
want
take.
food just so you're not wasting your 1.
And yeah, and either way it gets me 1 victory point, so. Yeah, I'll take the other food, I guess.
Okay.
I'll do it on the reputation because I don't know, maybe that scores differently.
It might get you something like tiebreaker or something.
Book.
Yep.
So on the map, so you'll write your experience or how many victory points. So on the back. So 1, 2,
Actually, I'll do another one. I don't think it matters at all, but
Yeah, might as well.
because that one doesn't give me any points.
So end game, game end. So So, journey points are gained from place camps. Each camp a player has placed on the map, the mine or threat card is 1. So,
Okay, 14.
14 minus 2 is 12. Trade routes. The number of points given for each completed trade route is listed at the top of the map. The larger number represents the number of points given to routes controlled by 1 player. Smaller numbers represent the number given points of 2 players.
So each one you placed has 1 point, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Why do you have extra then?
Extra what?
Because you can place more. Like,
Oh,
say Steve
potentially,
went out and you
yeah.
only had 1 left, and you could place 2 your last turn.
Say you went and fought and you were able to build a camp.
Alright,
So, I guess let's start with the
stone.
stone.
Steve and I split it.
Yep, so
So,
you get 3
three,
each.
yep.
Yep.
Are you writing these down for yourself,
I
Steven?
got an idea.
Okay. The pepper.
I got 1 in that, so it's another 3.
And I have that one,
Yeah.
so that's 3. Okay, the gear, it's blue
It's
and
me for both of them.
So that's 10.
blue, so that's 10 for you, Steven.
Yep.
And then the cabbage
That's
is
me.
yellow and yellow, so that's 10 for you, Joe.
Yep.
Okay, you then... Artifacts, players add up the journey points from all artifact cards you've purchased. The number of points each card is worth is indicated on the card in the top left corner. Each artifact card in hand, unpurchased at game end, gives -1 journey point penalty. So I get -1. Would you like to discard that for me?
Yeah,
So,
there you go, this one's one.
so that will negate that one. What? We get 2, 4, 8, 10, 11.
So 13.
Move on. Threats. Players add up the journey points from all the threat cards they have defeated. The number of points each is worth is indicated on the top of the card. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Continue.
At top. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Other card bonuses. Some artifacts, treasures, and world cards give bonus journey points under certain conditions. These conditions are listed at the top of the cards. So, i.e., like Matt's, if he has the most.
That's a treasure.
Some artifacts, treasures, and world cards give bonuses journey points under certain conditions.
I
That's
told
what-
you I'm not good at listening.
Okay, everybody good?
Mm.
Coins, gems, faction tokens, and chiefs. Players gain 1 journey point for every 2 coins and gems they own at the end of the game.
Not
So it's
mixed.
or, not
Okay.
mixed. Players gain 1 journey point for every unused faction token. And players gain 5 journey points for each chief they own. Because you can swap.
Unused.
Because you can swap them in for stuff, Joe.
Oh, the 1 for each, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Reputation. Players gain reputation journey points based on where they are on the reputation track at the end of the game. So I gain 4. Nowhere near Joe. Player board bonuses. As pictured on the player board, if a player removes all their camps at the end of the game, that player gains 2. Additionally, if the player owns 3 treasure cards at the end of the game, they gain 5. Once all points have been added together, the player with the highest number of journey points is the winner. Ties go to the player with the highest reputation, unless a player has a card that allows them to win ties. Any card powers override the reputation tiebreakers. If tied for reputation, player with the most coins, gems, wins.
Then we write this on the top one on the back.
Yep, campaign. Play through all game maps in order. Map 2 through 10. Players must play the same.
Where do you write it?
At the top.
When players complete their
Other
final
maps.
game,
Other maps.
so when players complete their final game in campaign or character mode on map 11, the last runs, each player adds together their total journey points scored from all maps. Player with the highest score from all the maps is the champion, winner of the campaign.
68.
54.
49.
How much did everybody have?
82.
Holy Jesus.
I had 68.
So at this time, now we can spend our to get talents. If you would like to look at the talents, they are right here. After completing a game and before starting the first turn in the next game, players may purchase talents, permanent abilities used over multiple games in the campaign. By spending experience points in story mode, players start. Yeah. When a player gains an experience points, they fill in the star. Players keep track of purchase talents on the back of their character card. Players may want to write down a short reminder of the effect. If you would like to look at all those.
Do you get one by default since you already have one started?
Yep.
So I have 2 experience points then at this point.
I put 3 coins in there too.
Yes, yeah, probably a good idea.
And your
Yeah, I put my brown token in there.
and your dog and your brown token.
Can we just do it at the beginning of the next game?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, let's do that.
I don't get anything for winning. You don't get any bonus or
No,
anything
because
like
we're
that?
playing. We're just playing the campaign. I don't even think you get anything if you. You just, like in a regular game, you would have just won the game.
Well, I just figured since it was a campaign, if I won, I got like experience or something.
I can read further in it.
Can I have the bags?
Just like 9.
What are we are we bagging up the whole entire game, Joe, or what do you want to do?
I
Stop the
bagged
stream.
this much for sure. So
Which bag is it?
yeah, somebody should stop the
bag?
stream.
Little baby one.
Thanks for watching, whoever did.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. It was actually really good. It was a good game. Real good game.
Yeah, I like